Sorry?
I've adjusted the viewfinder too, so I better bloody picture that.
You probably should have
Hey Chris. Hey, Ronnie, how are you?
Currently, it's coming out and about 10 past.
Come on, Hoots! Up the hill! Go ahead, Castle.
Hi, Tracy.
Going!
Nah, you'll be in. If he says he's gonna be, you'll be in. better. Whatever he's done on the but have you taken that steady shot?
The Tigers are returning from the jungle and are ready to fight like the Tigers of old. So, wherever in the world you are, stay with us. The Mirboo Tigers in action. Now, before the first bound, here is your home game host, Joe Piper.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Mirboo North Recreation Reserve, where the Mirboo North Tigers take on Meeniyan Dumbalk United. Meeniyan has been in the competition in Mid-Valley for a couple of years now, and the rivalry between our two clubs is already growing. And it's a good rivalry, one played in good spirit and friendship. However, we both like to win. Today, on top of our rivalry with MDU, we're playing for the Spud Harris Cup. It's a memorial cup for a man that was taken from us and whose family both involved in the Meeniyan Dumbalk United Football Netball Club as well as the Mirboo North Football Netball Club. So 2 years ago, in 2021, we began playing for this particular memorial cup. The cup's won by the team that amalgamates the most points during the day. The point system ranges from 4 for seniors, football and A-grade netball, and down to single points for juniors, and some variety in between. So it's a hard-fought competition between the clubs, not just one particular team. So we're really looking forward to having MDU here today, and it's not the greatest day here in Mirboo North. The sun's out at the moment. We've copped an absolute belting of rain over the last 2 days, and the ground with the under-18s on it at the moment is already showing signs of some mud appearing coming up. And don't be surprised, by the time the seniors are out there today, it's going to be a wet affair, and it's going to be hopefully Mirboo North are running on top of the ground rather than being in it. A couple of things from last week, which is just fantastic. We turned the lights on here at Mirboo North in a sort of a soft, unofficial opening, and it was just wonderful to see Wayne Roberts and James Javasi, grandson of Sam, cut the ribbon to turn the lights on after the game. It was a tremendous thing for our club. On top of that, it was Pink Day, Breast Cancer Research Fundraising Day, and I'm very proud to say that Mirboo North Football Netball Club has this week sent off over $650, close enough to $700 to the research centre as our contribution to their research. This week is Volunteer Week. It's something nationally that's gaining more interest, and this week the theme is the change makers. Well, I don't know about our volunteers being change makers, but it takes about 100 volunteers each week or more to get all of our sides and the canteens and the gates and the bars and everything else operating in this football netball club. And no club would exist without the volunteers. So we honour our volunteers today. We thank them for their effort. And I just ask you, none of us walk around with a complaint sign on our back. So if you can just remember that, we do our best, but we always like positive feedback, good or bad. Remember, feedback can be positive, although you straighten us out a little bit. I think the main thrust of today is that the two clubs enjoy themselves, that you who are unable to get here today, enjoy yourselves, sit back, relax. Special note of our volunteers, I'd like to thank Brian and his team for his great work today. And after the game today, we've got a social. It's called Politically Correctly Bad Shirt Night, Uncorrectly Shit Shirt Night. So if you've got a shirt in your cupboard and you think, when the hell am I going to wear this? Have we got a function for you? Get to the club tonight at 7:30 and enjoy yourself. There's a lot of happening going on. There'll be light meals available, as well as some cool drinks. So come along. I thank you for watching Mirboo North Football Netball Club today as we take on Meeniyan Dumbalk United. Thank you.
Match number 5, Mirboo North versus Meeniyan. We've had a lot of rain for all you people who are up north, like a big shout out to Bertie Bright. I know he'll be sitting home watching this game, and anyone else who can't make it. And if you can't, best thing is to live stream it to your land room and put your feet up. So we've just had the seconds just finish where Meeniyan were the victors by a fair margin, 18-5 to 2 goals. Yeah, our seconds are struggling for numbers. They're really doing it hard. What do you reckon about that, Jack?
Yeah, spot on. It's a tough gig out there. The boys had 18 only, weren't able to field a bench, and we just see Dom Paneri walking past. All the best to him. He's out of hospital and he's back on his feet.
Yeah, that's
see him back on deck really soon.
That's excellent that he's back after that horrific accident he had a couple of weeks ago. Oh, yes, and sorry, my esteemed colleague today is Jack Oddie. Jack and I will be doing the commentating for today's game. We are the 2 big ins for Mirboo North, and the outs are Ange Canizo and Foz Van Herk. So here we go. Meeniyan have just ran out on the ground to warm up. So we'll go through Meeniyan's ins and outs. And here comes Mirboo North, led by young Alex Keneally, who loves his football so much. So Meeniyan have changed. They had Pete Harris coaching them last year, but Pete stood down this year and he's just got a off-field role. And new coach is a guy named Nathan Allen from Bunyip. And I was talking to Meeniyan's president, Jason Harrison there, very wrapped in the way he's going. And the ins are in is Joy Cerebring, and out is Darren Sheen. Now they're sitting at 2-2. They've lost to Tarwin and Yanar by not much, and they've beaten Ballara and Fish Creek. They're also wearing black armbands for a guy with the name of Steve Hughes. Steve was only 55 and he passed away through some cancer. We are playing for the Spud Harris Cup. Now, this is a message that Meeniyan put up on the Facebook site yesterday, and I'll just read it out, but it applies to both clubs. So, round 5, the Owen Spud Harris Cup. This weekend we challenge our close neighbours in Mirboo North for the Owen Harris Memorial Cup. Spud played and coached for both MDU and Mirboo North in the 80s and 90s, won an MGFL Reserves Best and Fairest and multiple Best and Fairest for both clubs, and also premierships in both reserves and seniors. That was for Meeniyan. A life member with Meeniyan, Spud was a well-loved and respected man, so tomorrow we'll do it in honour for the great man Spud, also with Mirboo North and his wonderful family, absolutely. No matter who takes home the cup tomorrow, make sure you stick around and have a drink for Spud in the Mirboo North rooms, and that is down to the absolute wire. He was a great man. I miss him. Bloke, I played all my footy at Mirboo North with Spud. Missed, man. His boys, Matty still plays seconds. Like I said, Pete Harris, his son, oldest son, is here. Luke's here as well. And it's a fitting tribute that we play for a cup in his honour. Jack, what do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, spot on. I played a bit of footy with Spud and a bit against him, so he was a great character, as we all know. And this is the third game that Mirboo North and Meeniyan have played. It's the second one for the Spud Harris Cup. Mirboo North won the cup last year, the first one, and the scoring system, I've just found out the scoring system is quite an elaborate little setup we've got here. There's 11 points on offer for the football, that being 6 points for the winner of the senior game, 4 points for the winner of the reserves, which we know Meeniyan have already won, and 1 point for the winner of the thirds, which Meeniyan also won. In the netball, it goes A grade winner gets 4 points, B and C and D 2 points each, and the under 17s, 15s and 13s 1 point each. So there's 24 points up for grabs. Not sure of the netball scores. We'll try and keep you informed on those as they come through, but I'd say Meeniyan are in front at the moment.
Yeah, hopefully we can snag a few netball results, because we lost 2 footy results. With the Mirboo North seniors, the ins and outs are Nick Camordo and Tama Little have come in for Ethan Woodall, who's overseas, and Bo Melbourne went back to the thirds. And overnight, Jed Felmingham has come in for Shannon Kennedy, who did not come up after last week's game. He's got a bit of a rib injury and it didn't come up. So they're the ins and outs. We could look at...
So I was just going to say,
yeah, mate.
with this game today. We know the Mid-Gippy have a final 6. Being the top 2 is a massive advantage. The loser of this game is going to be really pushed to get to that second or first position. It's already a couple of games behind Newborough and More East, but fair few sides sitting on 2 and 2, of which Meeniyan and Mirboo North are both in that same boat. So this is a genuine 8-point game. This, you know, the loser of this could end up, really fighting to make the finals, where the winner could go ahead and try and cement a spot in that top 6. So.
Yeah, I watched last week's game, Jack. I had COVID, so I went home and watched it. And that's why we do things like this, live streaming the game out to people who can't make it. So I sat at home, got it up on the telly at home, and for people who left the state or can't even make it to Mirboo North, and I wasn't impressed last week at all in a number of areas, mate. We played poorly. We just bombed it into the forward line, hoping that someone would take a mark. Our forwards weren't taking enough contested marks. Blokes like Dwayne Gunn for Thorpedale, I thought his best foot was behind him. He just absolutely destroyed us. He just picked us off one by one. We also, the umpiring wasn't great. I'm not going to go into the umpiring, but the umpiring wasn't great. And we gave a lot of 50s away, and we just can't afford to do that because it cost us the game, because we were coming home strong. They were spent, and we should have won by 4 or 5 goals. And we just made mistakes. The umpire didn't help. We got ourselves in the down and out. And, at the end of the day, we lost. And it could be so telling at the end of the year. Yep. So we really got to move the ball. We were just stagnant. We weren't moving the ball well. We didn't play well anyway, in my opinion. Like I said, the umpiring was poor at times, but that's who the umpire, like today, that short an umpire, Sean Maxwell's retired. He's come out of retirement to help out. Andy Taylor, who's one of our Mirboo North men.
I was just going to say, Spotty, there's 26 umpires that can't umpire today due to COVID and the flu and the like, right across the board. And Andy Taylor's stepped up to help umpire today. He's a 190 plus senior game umpire, so he's been there and done that. So we wish him all the best, and hopefully the rest of the umpies are up and about soon.
So we're just about ready to go. Mirboo North are kicking to the Mackenzie Mercer cricket ground end. On our bench is Jed, Tama, and Harry Mahoney. So we got to get first touch. We got to get it out of the centre, Jack. We got to get. There goes the siren. Here we go. And Paddy goes up and it goes down, and so Hutto gets a free kick. Yes, it's Hutto plays on. He handballs down to Bo kicks it deep in the down on the wing, and whoever's kicked into. There's Jordan Kamordo's got the ball. It gets out to the Meeniyan player, and it'll be a ball up, and this will happen most of the day.
So Mirboo North are kicking with the aid of whatever breezer is. It was quite strong in the seconds, favouring that end, and they want to make use of the dry ball in the wind. So the ruckman go up, Meeniyan, good tap out there, but it's going to be sharp. Well, Stacks on the mill again. Ball pops out. It's going to be hard to see these players down the bottom side. Got Meeniyan. Stacks on the mill again, and it's going to be another ball up. It's going to be tough seeing the ball once the mud starts kicking in. It's quite choppy, the ground. I haven't seen it this muddy for a little while, but we've had a lot of rain. So they go up again. Ball falls to the feet. Who we got in there? Meeniyan are going to work the ball down the bottom wing, kick it towards half forward, and going back with the flight's a good mark there. It looks like Bo Peters, who looks up the ground and sees young Wilkie. Is that Wilkie? Yeah.
Taj Wilkins, yes.
Wilkins, a good mark there. He's filled out. He's a big, strong leg now. He's be almost sneaking up on his dad's weight now. He's got a bit to go probably. But ball goes into the back of the pack, where all the two Mirboo North players a bit undecisive. Damo Turner gets a little handball out. Another handball out. Looks like it's going to be another Stacks on the mill. Oh no, he's got a high over the shoulder there, and that's who is it? 21.
That's Jake Nash.
Of course,
Jake Nash chips it over to Joel. Joel handballs to Josh coming past. He gets another handball off Hutto. Josh puts it in the forward line. Justin Pelicano got it down to young Brocky. Brocky gives a hands around the corner. Jake gets it to Brocky. So it's in, ready for anyone to get. Justin Pelicano's fighting for it, and it's too high, and it's a Meeniyan free kick. It's going, can't see the guy. I think it's Nick Tuckett. I work with Nick. It could be.
Can't see the number. 37.
If it's 37, is Joel Leedon. Joel kicks across ground down the bottom side, and Meeniyan away on the defensive side. Ball dropped short, but good tackle by Benny Campbell, displaced him. Ben's got to get rid of it. He just got a foot to it, and he's kicked into the forward line. And Justin, there's a free kick, and it's too high. I think it's going to Justin Pelicano.
I think it might be. Yeah, there was a couple of arms over the shoulder there, and it looked like it might have been a bit of an infringement. Wasn't much in it, but
we'll take it.
We'll take that one.
He's about 30 out on a slide angle, 20 out on a slide angle.
Did he kick a few last week? What
he kicked a couple, but he also missed a couple of marks which were vital, but he wasn't the only one, mate. No. So Justin's having a shot for goal.
Excellent, Gather boy.
And on the left, and it's drifted across, and it's a point, and that was one we should have snagged.
Got to kick those with a dry ball. It's going to get wetter and wetter, and that breeze is favouring that end.
Rightio. 24's kicking out, who is Thomas Corey. He's kicking out from full back, and he plays on and kicks deep into the bottom half forward flank. How about
Huddy?
Harry Mahoney's on, and he intercepted that, and he's right on the half forward flank, 45 out. Too far out, but he's going to put it up for the big men, and it goes out the back, and there's a bit of it hits the deck, and 24, which is Corey. He tries to get it out. Ball spills. It's So Meeniyan just handballed it through the points and conceded a point.
Not bad play there by the Meeniyan defender there. You're allowed to do that. There was plenty of people putting pressure on him, so no free kick there. So the fullback wanders out of the square again to get another stat. That's what they do these days. They all run out of the square. Kicks it down to the bottom side where it's hard to see. And a good mark there across the front. Very good by, who's that? Up to Josh Taylor, Josh Taylor pumps the ball into the hot spot again, and Ben Campbell unfortunately just behind, and a good mark there by, looked like 34. No, it wasn't. But ball gets kicked down into the middle of the ground. Meeniyan are on here if they can get the ball out. But looks like Bo Peters overruns it. Meeniyan hooked the ball into the centre half forward position, and a mark just couldn't quite get to the fall of the ball. There was the Meeniyan half forward there, but looks like Bo picks it up again and finds Nick Komodo on to Huddy Kerr, who kicks it out. Well, great play there by moving off. Kicking along down into the forward line. Ben Campbell sets himself and just doesn't take the mark, but he's off the ground, and he's kicked it off the ground, and a great left foot hack off the ground by Benny Campbell for the first goal for Moving North. So good transition out of half-back up through the centre of the ground along the top side. That's exactly where the locals need to know where to score from. So it was a good set up there by the boys. Yeah,
the ball come into the forward line. Meeniyan brought it to the ground. Benny got up quick and kicked it off the ground for a good first up goal.
Good bit of play there. That was nice and open. There was just Justin and Ben Campbell there. Sort of was a 2-on-3, but had a couple of good options there. So good to see the Moving North forward line not packed full of numbers and let the big boys do their thing.
Right, yeah. So we just made a quick change. Huddo Kerr come off, and Jake Nash has gone into the middle. Right, umpire's ready to throw the ball up. I can't even see the square now. It's there somewhere. Right, umpire throws the ball. Paddy Lewis goes up, and no one's advantage, but Meeniyan get it out, and it's at the cricket pitch. Still fighting for it. Moving off, got their hands on it. We've still got it, and who's that? I think that's Jesse Chiller, or it's very scrambly football, but you can expect that. The umpire says play on. Drops short, Meeniyan player. Bo Peters gets it and gets a hurried kick, but he's put it into the middle of the ground, which isn't the best place, but he was under the pump, and Meeniyan has taken a mark right on true centre forward. Number 13, is it?
13, 45 metres out.
Jess Hickey. He was under the pump, Bo, and he got slung as he kicked it, so it ended up going into the advantage of MDU. Yeah. He's going to have a shot. I reckon he's too far out, Jack.
Yeah, good kick from there, it'll be.
It is a good kick, and it just dropped short and punched through for a point to Meeniyan.
We're right on the money.
128 to 1 point. We play on straight away, straight down Bo Peters' throat, right in front of the scoreboard. Bo, quick hands, all that's dangerous because Meeniyan just pounced on it. You got to hit your targets. They've handballed back. All these guys run in, and unlucky for Meeniyan, lucky for moving off. That's another point. Yeah, if your hand passes like that, you got to hit your target or you're in trouble, which we were, and lucky to get away. Joel Lambourne kicks out from fullback, and he finds. Is that Bo again?
I think it was Bo, yeah.
Yeah, and down Jack Cooper's throat. Young fella debuted last week and did all right. He kicks and he finds Ronnie Stevens. Ronnie's a true half-back on the top side. He plays on, kicks right up to the wing, and he finds Nashi, and ever reliable Nashi takes an overhead mark. He gets back, has a look right on the top wing. He's had a look at his options. A little chip over to Nick Tomordo. Nick... and then he kicks back, trying to look to see if we can break the wall that Meeniyan have created. We've got to move it quicker. We've got to get over the wall. Jake's looking for his options. He's played on now. He's going to have to bomb it long into the forward line. Who have we got going up? We got Paddy Lewis. He was behind, but he got fist to it. Well picked up by Darcy Brock.
And the ball's just dribbled out of bounds, just by a ball's width. So... a little bit, slow coming into the forward line there. If they had ran the ball quicker, they might have been able to open up that wall of the Meenians there. But Tama Little came on before, and Damo Turner's come off. The ball's gone back into play now. Meeniyan pick it up, and they're looking down the bottom side for a man there, which is a good kick and a good mark there by number 9. That's Jared Hoy. So Hoy looks downfield, little chip there to his teammate there, and another one. Oh, good bit of intersect work there by Merboo North now. I think it was Huddy might have picked that up. A couple of handballs at Nashi at the pumps it into the goal square. There's no one home there for Merboo North, and it looks like he's fumbling around a little bit. They're playing around with it.
They are, and it's
great work. Yeah, that was
well
good
done,
pressure.
Justin Pelicano. You chased him down.
I didn't see the free kick.
No.
He must have got him high or something's happened.
Yeah, didn't see that, but we need our forward pockets. When the ball hits the deck, our forward pockets have got to be there. Benny Campbell and Justin can't contest and not have anyone on the deck for Merboo North. 24 gets it is Corey. Corey kicks across to half-back flank. 25 kicks it, who is Benjamin Shren. He's kicked it down to the wing. Meeniyan have got it now. They've kicked it, but straight down Taj Wilkins' throat. Half-back flank in front of the scoreboard. Taj plays on, handballs to Josh. Josh has got it now. He's going to kick long back into the wing of Merboo North, but taken by Meeniyan. Meeniyan then kick it back and looking for a target, but we're missing our targets, but so are they. Nearly play on. It's a scramble at the moment, and umpire will ball it up.
So it's about 45 metres out from the Meeniyan goal. They're attacking fuller run at the moment. They've had the better of the last 2 or 3 minutes. Ball goes up. Stacks on the mill. There's 3 or 4 fighting for the ball, and no clear winner there. So
yeah, you can see this being a fair part of the game today. Just ball up because wet, heavy ball.
Heavy ball, yep. Benny Campbell in the ruck for Merboo North. Ball gets hacked out down in the bottom forward pocket for Meeniyan. A couple of Merboo North players there go for the ball. Wilkie's on the bottom of the pack. Ball comes out. Little handball there. Merboo North, and the ball gets ran out of bounds, right in front of the scoreboard there. The Strzelecki Engineering sign on the bottom there, and the carvery from the aged care facility there that do a great job. Ball comes back into play. Ben Campbell has another go at the ruck. Another tackle. It's going to be another ball up by the look of things. Hard to pick out the players down the bottom, but pretty soon the ball will be up here, and we'll be able to bugger up the top.
We'll stuff it up the top as well as down the bottom, Jack.
That's it. So the ball gets tapped out again. Looks like moving off on the end of it there with Nashi. Nashi gets on the right foot and kicks it long down to the wing. One-on-one contest, but the bloke, the third man at the back, takes it and chips the ball into the middle of the ground where Meeniyan's got a couple on. They're on here right in the middle of the cricket pitch. Ball gets kicked in, and it's a good weighted kick to Meeniyan, who kicked down, and that's a wasted opportunity there. He had a bit more time than he thought he had. Could have taken 3 or 4 more steps instead. He didn't kick the goal, but Josh Taylor kicks the ball out up to the top side. He wants to kick it. He's showing the ball to nobody, and goes up. Geordie Komodo's in the race for the ball. Good bit of play there by Brocky. What's that, number 3? That's
Darcy.
Darcy Brock.
And he's going off for a spell, and Hutto's come back on, and Max Woodall's come off, and so's Damo's gone back on. Right, the boundary umpire's going to throw it in, just centre wing, top side, throws it in. Bit of an infringement, and there's a free kick to Merboo North. A bit too high against Harry Mahoney. Harry's got the ball, and he's looking at his options. 35's on the mark, and he plays on and kicks it through, and he's found, just gone over Nash's head, but Tom, a little dog's got it, and he's kicked at the Paddy Lewis. Paddy couldn't do anything but get a fist to it, and
Rushes it through.
Meeniyan, number 9, Jared Hoy rushes it through for a point. He's got the ball now. We still don't have our forwards deep in the forward line, Jack. Well, that's where we need them as well, mate.
Yeah,
ball into deck. He's kicked it off to 8. Oh, geez, he nearly, Jack Cooper nearly intercepted that. So it's deep in the back pocket of Meeniyan, top side.
Connor Cron is number 30 there.
Oh, Crone, yeah. I know his old man. 20. So he a little chip kick to 22, who is Jai Celebrin, who's one of the ins, and he's little chip pass again to Jake Bromley. Now they're playing this chip kick, but it's working for them. And yes, another one. So they're hitting their targets. They're not getting too big a distance. He's kicked at the 39, which isn't there. 38, sorry, who is Jacob Whiteside. Jacob Whiteside kicks, and he's kicked it well and found his target. He plays 21 plays on, who is Brendan Tamata, and it's hit the deck, but there's a free kick, and it's a free kick to Merboo North. Must have been too high. I didn't quite see it, Jack.
I did listen in to Merboo North's team meeting there, and Shoddy did mention that Meeniyan will play the chip mark game, and it's proven to be the case. So Merboo North have got to man up and get that ball to the ground. Benny Campbell picks it up, gives it to Josh Taylor. Ubby looks inboard, and there's a good kick there.
Oh,
he's
nice.
on Hudson Kerr. Oh, he's just dropped what he should have taken, but he's paid the mark. Umpire's a little bit quick on the whistle there. Thought he would have taken it, and he didn't. Kicks the ball in the middle there to Brocky. Joel Lambourne, sorry. Now the race is on. We've got, that's a good bit of play there by Merboo North. Jesse Chiller. Great bit of play.
He's hit.
Justin Pelicano. That's fantastic play. Beat two players, cross half forward, looked inside and hit Pelicano lace out. So big fella needs to slot this one. He's had an early opportunity, missed that. And this is probably a tougher shot. A little bit closer, but on a 45-degree angle. So he comes in, does the check side, the left foot check side, and I think he's got it. He snagged it. That's a great goal there to Justin Pelicano. 2 goals, 3-15, Merboo North move on to 3 points to Meeniyan. So nice handy little lead. Good bit of play there by Taylor, setting that up across half-back. Both of our goals have been good transitions from half-back. Good spot up through the middle, and then good quick play through the half forward, and good delivery down the forward line. So
yeah, quick changes. Darcy Brock's come on for Harry Mahoney, so we are using the interchange bench well. Quick legs on and off the field, every possible chance we get. Rightio. Field umpires ready to throw it up, just waiting for the boundary to get in the position, if they can see where the square is. Right. Who we got in the ruck? We've got Benny Campbell in the ruck, and he gets it down, and it's hit the deck. It's anyone's ball, but we'll get it. Jesse Chiller gives the hands to Nashi, and Nashi got caught holding the ball. They've played on quickly. Number 7's got it, Shane Welsh. He kicks it forward, but Joel Lambourne's picked it up. He's dished off over to Bo Pease, but unfortunately it's intercepted by Meeniyan. That is a lovely mark by, who's that?
Bo again,
who's intercepted. Bo plays on, kicks it forward, found Darcy Brock. Very nice pass, good 50 metres. Brocky took a good overhead mark. He's having a look at his options. He's half-back flank, top side. He's played on, and he's bringing it up here to the top side. And Ronnie sort of got himself in a bit of trouble. Good tackle.
Time a little. That's going to be a ball up. Yeah, great tackle.
Good work. No, it's a free.
That's ball up there.
Oh, just looking at the way the players are all moving.
Good play by Bo Peters before. He got the ball up and got back on his bike and took the intercept mark and then hit his target the second time. Great work. So the ball's in dispute. Meeniyan kicked the ball up to the top of the wing there. Another 50-50 contest. Good work there by Meeniyan, and running past there's Bromley. Kicks the ball down into the forward line. and good mark there. Now it's going to get pumped in there. It's a one-on-one here between Wilkie, is it? Yeah, so this is where you need to win these one-on-ones, and he's done well. The Meeniyan bloke's got the ball out. Now the numbers arrive, and it looks like is that Taylor that kicks the ball. Kicks the ball, and it's gone. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. So it's Damo Turner kicking the ball up to the wing position, and Ben Campbell takes a good uncontested mark right on the centre wing position, kicks it straight up the ground, straight up the hill, I mean. And good play there by moving north. That's Brock, I think, kicks the ball into the forward line. Harry Mahoney just can't quite take the mark. And Meeniyan look like they're going to clear it. A bit of a fumble, nice bit of pressure, but it looks like, yeah, that's a good diver mark there by number 13 in Jesse Hickey. So he kicks the ball, got a spare man there. They've got a bit of an overlap if they can get the ball on quickly, which they do. It's a good mark by number 6 there, Bromley. Oh no, 15. God, how good am I going? That's Tuckett, sorry.
Tuckett, yeah.
Kicks the ball down. Looks like Ben Campbell's going to take a good defensive mark there. Under plenty of pressure too. He drops out, and Meeniyan had 2 or 3 blokes running down into their forward line, which is what Moving North haven't done sometimes. So the ball gets kicked down there to Josh Taylor, down on the bottom side. Chip little kick down there, finds his brother-in-law in Hudson Kerr. Both of those boys expecting new arrivals in the next week or 2. So more little grandkids up for Carl coming up, which will be good. And the ball in the middle of the ground where it's all Meeniyan. Kicks the ball back to their half-forward line, and it's a good mark taken there by Meeniyan, 55 metres out. Too far to score, obviously. Finds down in the bottom forward pocket. So there's 2-on-1 there, and Meeniyan get the ball, kick it back in towards the middle, but I think... Oh, it's a free kick.
Yeah, I thought he grabbed him. I didn't think he pushed him anyway. Yeah, so Meeniyan got the free kick, the bottom side... very tight angle for a right footer. I don't know what he'll kick from just past the scoreboard in the forward pocket. Hopefully got a few numbers in the goals. It's not an easy shot from there, but he'll make the distance. Just the accuracy, who knows? Sun's come out for a change. He's kicked it, and he's kicked truly.
Yeah, it's a terrific goal.
So the scores are Merboo North 2-3 to Meeniyan's 1-3.
And sure who that was.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
He's coming off the ground though, so we'll get a look at him pretty soon.
So Samuel Wilson's going on, and
Meeniyan's goal kicker comes off.
No, 38's going on, who is Jacob Whiteside, and 49. Not on my sheet.
Not on my sheet.
Rightio. So we've got Benny Campbell back in the ruck, and he goes up, and it gets down to Darcy Brock, who then kicks it forward down to Jordan. It's probably Jordan Camodo down there. Yep. Jordan, quick hands.
Lewis, great play by Paddy.
Great hands, and it's just sitting across the goals, and just goes across the goal and goes through for a point. That was a great bit of play by Paddy Lewis, giving the hands out to Jordan. Meeniyan kick out straight away, and it's a number 4, and Jesse Chiller makes a contest, and Jesse gets possession. Play. Absolutely great play. Yes, well done, Jesse, and a second effort again. Yep. The umpire's going to ball up. That's great play, Jesse Chiller. First and second effort's fantastic.
That's it. 9 times out of 10, you'd run straight into the Meeniyan bloke and front on contact, but he turned his back and backed in. It was a fantastic play.
Nice tap from Benny Campbell down to Huddy Kerr, who puts it to the top of the square, and it's going nowhere, and the Meeniyan player just walked it through for a point. Another point to Merboo North. We're racking them up, but we're getting it down there. We just got to get our small forwards down there still, Jack, I think.
We do. 21-minute mark. It's probably another 3 or 4 minutes to go this quarter, so another goal here would be nice. The wind has picked up a bit, and it's certainly favouring that end. You can see that ball hold up in the breeze. So, I reckon it's a free kick to Meeniyan, I think.
Yeah, I think the way he's on his arse. I reckon he's got hit a fraction high. Half-back flank, bottom side, and Meeniyan kicks it down towards the wing. He's found his target in the sleeved player down there.
Oh.
Nick Tuckett. Oh, that's a grubber, a horrible kick.
That's one of my kicks.
Nick Kamordo gets it and hand passes it and finds Benny Campbell. Benny, he just weaves nicely. But yes, he's found his target. Another hands. That's Nick Kamordo. Nick kicks it to the forward line. Who we got down there? Oh, it's just gone in no man's land. Meeniyan got it and he drags it over the line for out of bounds. Forward pocket for Merboo off bottom side.
Good result from moving off out of bounds there. It was 3-on-1, so Meeniyan would have walked that out of there pretty quickly, I would imagine. But it's a throw in now. They can reset and try and get some smalls down there. Ball comes out. It's a loose ball. Looks like Damo, is it? Picks it up? No. Ball's in dispute, and it's going to dribble out of bounds.
Out of bounds again.
20 metres around from moving North's goal on the bottom side. We got to tuck reserve.
If we can snag a goal here while the ball's there before quarter time, would be excellent. Ball goes up. Paddy, the other Meeniyan player, both tap it to nowhere. Quick hands by Maxie Woodall, get Damo, and there's a free kick, and it's to Merboo North, to Harry Mahoney. Bottom of the pack, obviously, might have got too high somewhere.
Loves these conditions, Harry. He loves it.
Yeah, these little blokes.
Little bugger.
You and I would relish these conditions, mate. Harry's just tried to screw the kick around and just gone nowhere. Bo Peters has got it. He's got his quick hand pass. Then Harry hand pass to Hutto Kerr. Hutto Kerr is a grubber, went nowhere. So Meeniyan going to take that out. But he's kicked it straight to Benny Campbell. We've got to make use of these missed kicks from Meeniyan out of their back line. Betty plays on, lines up, front and centre. Paddy Lewis is there. And, Paddy just dropped the mark just before the siren went. That would have been so good if he had taken that and gone back and kicked the goal. There's only 10 out straight in front, but not to worry. Rightio, so quarter time, Merboo North 2-5-17 to Meeniyan 1-3-9. Where do you reckon how we went there that quarter, Jack?
Well, it's typical wet weather footy in it and mud, heavy conditions. You know, I think I know Meeniyan were playing the short chip sort of kick mark sort of game style, but I think in these conditions, the long kick, the two goals we kicked were good. Two big long kicks from half back through half forward, long kicks down, quick transitions, and I think that's how we've got to play it. We've got to kick long, make that territory, and get the crummers in and under. It's just old-fashioned wet weather footy. There's not much science in this.
That's it, mate. And that's the key, what you said. Kick it long. When those two goals, the way we got those two goals is how we got to play the rest of the game. Yeah. Meeniyan were very poor kicking out from fullback. We intercepted quite a few of their kicks through poor kicking, and we got to make use of that. We didn't make use of that enough. We got to have more smalls around Benny Campbell and Justin Pelicano when they're deep in the forward line. We need our smalls. The ball's going to hit the deck, and it seems to be 3 or 4 to 2 of us. So our smalls are playing too far up the ground. They're going to push down. Meeniyan, they wasted a few opportunities as well. So it's level pegging quarter time, I'd say, Jack.
Yeah, I'd say moving off just the ascendancy a little bit. Something that Shoddy might look at doing is perhaps putting Josh Taylor down deep forward. He's a bloody hard match-up. He's good in the air when he's not standing underneath someone taking a hanger on his head there. But he's difficult to match up on, and in these conditions, he could find a couple of goals where others can't. So could be an option. But he's certainly doing well down across half-back.
Yeah, we've got a lot of drive out of himself, Joel Lambourne, Bluey Wilkins. Yep. And Benny Campbell seems to be at both ends of the ground and playing his natural game as well, just in the ruck, pushes back, pushes forward. So we'll just have a break here while the players all get into their groups and talk about how they can be better. Both clubs do it. A lot of clubs do it. Nowadays, even the thirds, I help out Nick Kamordo with the thirds, and we make sure they get into their groups and just talk about the pluses and minuses of the quarter just gone.
Yeah. What's Big Tex doing? He's
he did his Achilles. That was about They said 3 weeks minimum, so he might be right to come back next week. But you don't want to come back too early, but you want to come back as soon as you can because he's a vital cog in the moving off seniors.
It certainly is, yeah, with Ben Campbell having to take on the ruck duties.
Yeah,
it limits, what Ben can do around in other positions. But Achilles injuries, they're not to be messed with. They can be long term. So hopefully he's back shortly.
Yeah, and we lost Shannon. We missed Shannon in the back line. He just had a rib injury from last week, which didn't come up. Still a bit tender, and he's a vital part in the back line as well. Ethan's gone away, and Bo Melbourne, he's one of the thirds players who went back to the thirds today. And unfortunately, we didn't get the chocolates. We're a bit disappointing in the thirds, I thought. They wanted it more, and we were sort of a bit stagnant, but we're working on that.
Just having a look at some of the... see if I can find some of the netball scores as they come through. But as we're saying, we're playing for the Spud Harris Cup, and the netball results make up a big part of that. But I'll give you those scores when they come through. So Meeniyan still yet to have a win against Merboo North. It's been the first game down at Meeniyan a couple of years ago. Merboo North got up when young Liam Nash was injured and went down forward and kicked 5 or 6 goals in the last quarter.
Yeah.
Tore the game away from him. And then last year, it was anyone's game last year up here for the first Spud Harris Cup. It went down to the wire and it was only a couple of points in it. So
that was, I remember it because you and I were commentating, mate, and Joel Lambourne got ended up with a 50-metre penalty because Meeniyan ran into the protected zone.
Yep.
And he was able to slot through a goal, and I think the winning margin was under a goal. So we were very lucky in that regards, but that's the way footy is. I don't agree with it, but in our football that we have the protected zone and even the stand, it's mid-gippy footy. It's not AFL, but not my call.
Puts more pressure on the umpires. I think it's bloody hard to pick what's 9 metres and what's 10 metres and what's 11 metres.
That's right, mate. Yeah, and we've only got 1 umpire, 2 umpires at the most. The league have professional umpires who are, and four of them this year, 4 field umpires. Meaning have broken early and getting positions. Shotty's still addressing the players about how we can improve and get on top in this second quarter. The rain stayed away. It looks all right now. The ground is like we had a lot of rain yesterday. Last night it rained heavily. So the ground's chopped up pretty well, but that's the way it is. It does chop up quite easy moving on football ground. It does recover easy, but it still chops up. So I hope everyone who's watching and listening to the broadcast, they're kicking back and enjoying it. If you want to give us a yell on Moving Off Facebook site. A shout out to anyone you like, or just a bit of feedback from how we're travelling. How
good we're going. Bit of a shout out to the Moving North pub. The word around town is the meals have been unbelievable lately. Boys have been getting down there and having themselves a feed. So shout out to the crew watching down at the pub there. There's a few boys that put on a quaddie here and there and keep up with the telecast. So good day to you guys. Don't drink too much.
There'll be Kev Smith will be down there putting bets on and watching the game with Zahn. So g'day, Kev.
Holding up the bar.
Yeah, he does what he does. He's got his own table. I think he's brought it out right the amount of time he spent down at the pub. No, nice bloke, Kev. Good on you, buddy.
Righto, so we're already getting ready to go for the second quarter. They do change the footy at half time, I'm pretty sure. So, with Merboo North kicking with the wind, using a dry ball dry air ball in the first and third quarters has to be an advantage.
That's right. So Merboo North will be kicking left of screen, going towards the town end. So Big Paddy Lewis, Sam Draper look-alike. Does Sam Draper look like Paddy Lewis, or does Paddy Lewis look like Sam Draper, Jack? What are your thoughts, mate?
I think Sammy saw a picture of Big Paddy Lewis on the bowling green and thought, I'm going to take up that look.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? If you could, why wouldn't you?
That's it. He's dominating the bowls, so I want to be a bit more like him.
Yeah, absolutely. Rightio. Umpires holding the ball up. Siren's gone. Second quarter. Paddy Lewis is in the ruck. Let's go moving off. Right, Paddy. Meeniyan got it, went down Nash's throat, and it's a bit of a quick hand pass. Another possession of Merboo North. It's just on the deck. It's just quick hands. Reese has given it got a guy, but it's gone down. Blokes have hit the deck.
Oh, it's pulled for a kick from there.
Yes. So the Meeniyan guy and Bo Peters both hit the deck, and he's got done for pushing Bo, which is a bit stiff. Bo plays on. He's going deep down the bottom. He's given the signal to where he wants to put it, and a bit of an early leap, but he's taken it. Is Jesse Chiller.
Yeah, that was a great
nice
mark.
little mark.
Yeah.
Jess kicks along the bottom wing, and who's he kicked it to? Hutto Kerr's a second grab's taken that. That's a nice little grab. Hutto's got it, and he plays on and kicks up to the centre wing, and another kick just off the ground. He's hit Darcy Brock. Darcy plays on, kick to true centre forward, and Benny Campbell takes an uncontested mark. He got rid of his player, and he's at true centre forward. He's too far out, in my opinion, Jack.
Yeah, a bit far out, kicking into the slight wind.
But he's going to kick long. He's looking for a target, and who's he found? Meeniyan player.
Uncontested. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, he stood there 5 seconds, no one went near him, and he marked the ball.
No, it's a ball up. I'm not sure why. We're looking right into the sun.
I've got no idea.
That's my excuse anyway, Jack.
No, I didn't see what happened there. It looked like he just took the mark.
Yes.
Anyway, they go up. I reckon he's going to be caught holding the man there. It is too. It's a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick to
Jack Cooper.
Jack Cooper. Yeah, it was there. I was watching on the screen there. I wouldn't have seen it live because it's too far away. Anyway, Cooper's kicked it. He's gone quick.
Jesus.
We were just getting ready to call that, and he's kicked a goal. He didn't muck around. Wow.
There you go.
There was no point standing there trying to get all nervous. You must just go back and kick it.
Not waiting for your mum to take a photo of
No.
you with the ball.
No.
No, Jesus, there you go, Jack.
All right. Well, that's how it's done.
It is, mate. We're old school.
Well, that could be something that Wilkie's taught him, because back in the thirds days, because he's just out of the thirds last year.
Yes, he was.
Cooper, so Wilkie used to get put off when someone would tease him on the mark, and he'd go, "Oh yeah, you're probably right. I will miss that." So that's probably what he's told the boys.
Don't think about it. Just kick it.
Just kick it.
Righto, Paddy in the ruck again. And he goes up, and it's even Stevens there. The ball hits the deck. Meeniyan got it. Might be too high. No, dish out to Damo. Damo gets it on ever reliable left. Kicks out of the mud, and he finds Jordan Kamordo. Or is it Nick? Nick, that's Jordan, 51. Yeah. Jordan plays on. Jordan's right foot, Nick's left foot. He hits Pally got nearly a second touch, but he's pushed off the ball. And Meeniyan got it. Quick hands again from Meeniyan, and it's a throw. It's a throw. And Damo Turner, he's got the ball. Free kick to Damo. He is true centre forward, straight in front. I'd say Damo.
Top of the square, I think, for Damo here.
It would have to be.
Yeah. He could prove me wrong. I'd like him to.
Ever reliable in the long sleeves. It's dropped short. Big punch from Meeniyan from behind. Ball goes down the bottom side, and it's tapped into play again. And it stacks on the middle. It's Benny Campbell's got. He tries to wheeze through. He can't get. He's got a half. Nah, he's done for dropping the ball. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Meeniyan got it bottom side in front of the scoreboard, and he'll probably kick out. He's kicked like you said, Jack. Those short chip kicks.
That's how they play. That's their go-to.
That's gone through that player, and moving off, got it. Jesse Chiller got the hands to Hutto Kerr. Hutto's under pressure. He gets a kick away, and he finds Darcy Brock. Darcy's on the half-forward flank. He's about 60 out, 70 out. He's played on, or he's indecisive, but he's kicked it long, and he's right in the goal square, and it's gone to Pelicano, but it's dropped short, hit the deck, and it's Pelly's pushed the player, and it's a free kick to Meeniyan. True full-back. He's going to come up the top. No, he's looking at the bottom side.
It's Bromley.
He's indecisive on where to go, and he's kicking down the bottom side, and he... Oh, geez, we're playing on quite quick. Geez, that was a terrible kick. We should have gone back and looked for a better target.
Have a chance here. Hutto Kerr picks it up. Handballs into Damo Turner on the left foot. Kicks in towards goal. And it is a ripper goal there by the captain, Damien Turner, on the left foot. Fantastic goal. Good bit of work in and under by Hutto Kerr there and the smaller midfielders.
We're intercepting their quicks quite well, like we did in the first quarter, Jack. That's two already that we've intercepted from them kicking out from the back line.
Yep.
We're reading a lot better than them at the moment, and we got a goal out of that one. So
Tuckett and Diaz come on for Meeniyan.
Jesse Chiller's coming off, and Maxie Woodall's going on for Mirboo North.
The 2 thirds boys eligible for the thirds, but didn't play today. To play in the ones, they might have been handy. But Paddy Lewis, good little tap out there.
Yes, Paddy got the candy there, mate. It's on the deck. Meeniyan got it. Quick hands out to Tuckett. Tuckett kicks the forward, but there's a free kick. It's Meeniyan's, not sure what for. So I was looking down the ground, but it's Meeniyan's free kick right in the middle.
It's almost a disadvantage because...
They should have been play on, but we won't argue with that, mate. So 35 is Samuel Wilson. He's kicked it and he's hit his target. And is it 24? Thomas Corey, might be Thomas Corey.
Thomas Corey, yeah.
It's hit the deck. Who's got it? Oh, nice little swing. We're getting out. Ronnie on to Josh. Josh has got it. He's kicked it hand past the bow. Bow goes, just dropped short, and meanwhile able to get it before it hit Damo, and it's out of bounds, half back flank Mirboo North end. Yeah, we're slowly getting there, Jack. But,
good pressure all round. And,
absolutely.
It's a very hard-fought game, this one. It's there's no clear dominant team at this stage, so it's still anyone's game. But Paddy Lewis gets out there to Hudson Kerr, whose handball gets smothered, but I think there's a free kick going to
Darcy Brock.
Geez, a free kicks to be in Mirboo North's favour at this stage.
Yes, you've got to make use of them too when you get them.
Yeah, nice little chip there out the bottom side there to Big Paddy. Paddy looks up on the right foot. Delicate little kick to Huddy. Huddy makes good use of it, plays on, kicks the ball down in front of the scoreboard. That's Darcy. Pelicano there, kicks it on his right foot. Chopped off there by Meeniyan, and it's going to come back through the middle of the ground. They've got one out up the top, if you can see him, he has. And it's a good hit up, really good hit up there. Looks up, and one-on-one now, good work there by Taj Wilkins. Butters up again and gets the ball back in the middle of the ground. Dropped there by Meeniyan, so it's still a 50-50 ball. Gets tapped out, and that is Brocky there, kicks the ball onto our half-forward line, but it's going to be mopped up again by Meeniyan, who kick it up to the top, right into where the players' huddles are, where it's muddy. Good pick up, half-forward, Meeniyan. Oh, he's going to pay that. Yeah, probably fair enough in these conditions, so good mark there by Alan, the coach, the captain coach. Meeniyan picked the footy up, there's one-on-one. Josh Taylor there dives on the ball. Quick kick out of the danger zone there by Mirboo North, and the whistle's blown. I think it's a free kick up the field to Mirboo North. It is. Something happened there after play. A little bit of a niggle going on down there with Reece Kratzat. Ball gets kicked up on the top wing. Anyone's ball lands in the middle of no one. Tama Little overruns the footy. Geordie Komodo. Now it's kicked back to the true centre forward position. It's a one-on-one. Wilkie spoils it. Good work. Meeniyan kicked the ball. Now Reece Kratzat's got about, he had a couple of metres, but the Meeniyan bloke closed in on him. Kicked the ball out there to Josh Taylor, which is a good bit of play, only to find the Meeniyan half-back. Ball kicked back into, that's a good mark there. Now it's 45-50 metres out directly in front. That wind's still blowing, so if he's got a full tank and he's a decent kick, he might be able to get the journey from here. I'm not sure how long Jake Bromley can kick the footy, but he fancies himself. He's going back. He looks like he thinks he's got the journey, so pop it up, let the wind do the rest. Be a handy goal for Meeniyan. Looks like it's going to drop short.
It's gone across the face of goal, and it's gone out of bounds top side in a true back pocket position.
15 metres out from the Meeniyan goal. So 3 goals down. Meeniyan need to try and close that margin with the use of this little bit of a breeze. The ball goes back into play. Paddy Lewis gets the ball forward. 3 Mirboo North players. Good work there. Kicks the ball out of the danger zone, only to find young.
That was Tuckett who got the hand pass. He's got the ball now, but the umpire's always played on downfield, but to no avail, and it's out of bounds.
Gone out of bounds. Josh Taylor couldn't quite get his hands on it, and it's dribbled out Deep in Meeniyan's forward 50. So about 20 players around the ball at the moment. Go look at them, they're everywhere. Meeniyan, ball's in dispute. Looks like that's going to get dribbled out of bounds again. Tough to score from that pocket in any given day, let alone today.
And you have a look over the field, like everyone's back from centre wing. There's Justin Pellicano right in the centre, and he's our full forward. So we've got all the players are in our back line, so to speak. But we got it kicked out, and it's gone to the deck. It's anyone ball.
That's not high, is it? He's paid high.
Yeah, it's free kick to
60 metres out, too far this time.
Number 3, Wayne Stewart. He's gone to kick high to 24. Thomas Corey. Thomas has played on. He's kicked forward. He's got a target, and he hit him. Yes, he has hit him.
Yep.
Top side. Right in the forward pocket, about 30 out. Very hard kick.
And that's Meeniyan's only goal scorer so far. He kicked the goal in the first quarter.
Number 49.
Which we're not sure who he is.
But yeah, very hard if you're. It's possible for a left footer, very hard for a right footer, but we'll see how we go. He's lining up. Distance is no worries. Usually they kick across the face of the goal. So he's lining up. He's have a shot. He's a right footer, and he's banged it on the full. I think I put the moz on him there, Jack.
Yeah.
I've done my part for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, no, tough. That's where all the boys have a shot forward when they walk out on the ground. Before they warm up their hammies, they go bang and try and kick it 50 metres for a goal from that pocket.
Bloody idiots. The ball's gone over the fence, of course. And we've got to bring it back in. I can't even tell who's got it or where it is.
The sun's shining beautifully now.
It is, mate. It is. Now, here we go. Reese has played on, and he's found Bo across the bottom, and he's hit Maxie Woodall. Maxie has a look. He's going to play on. He's had a pass. Oh, just got a punch to it, and it's gone out of bounds.
Good play there by Meeniyan.
We were rocking and rolling, but it didn't happen. So it's throw in on the bottom half-back flank for Mirboo North. Little umpire's got the ball, going to throw it in.
Do a good job, these kids, aren't they, little fellas?
They do. Benny Campbell took the ruck, and it's gone nowhere. Meeniyan got it, and they've totally kicked forward. Bit of a man wrestle for who's going to get it. Meeniyan have got it at the moment. Quick hands, Meeniyan player. He's got 20s by himself. I know whose player he is. A minute just come on, and he's found little speedster in number 3, Wayne Stewart. He's about 45 out on a 45-degree angle. We should get in the goals. It's no gimme that he's going to make the distance.
Yeah, doable.
Big Taj Wilkins has gone back to right on the line. Hopefully they knock it through if it doesn't make the distance.
Left-hand goal post. Let the wind do the rest. He lines up. Josh Taylor putting him off.
And he's hooked it, and it's gone through for a point top side. No, it's on the full top side. Sorry, listeners. So
it's a let off. Should have done better than that. That's
no one on the mark. No one on the mark, and Reese plays on straight away and finds Bo. It hits Bo's hands, but he's able to regather, and he's kicked forward down our half-back flank. Ronnie Stevens takes a nice mark on the chest. He turns around, has a look, sees what his options are. He really can't see anyone. He's looking into the sun as well, which doesn't help. So are we. We're right behind him. Ronnie plays on, kicks forward, looking for big Justin Pellicano. Justin gets a fist to it, hits the deck, and it stacks on the middle. It's anyone's ball. It comes out to Meeniyan. Blake gets a hand pass. He avoids. He's going to get caught the way he's going. He's taking him on. No, it's play on. It's anyone's game. Damo Turner comes out and gets a hurried right foot kick, which is unheard of. And Jack Cooker tries to take a mark, but it's just spilled out of bounds. Half forward flank, top side, moving off.
You don't see too many left footers being able to kick like that on the right foot, but Damo's a freak.
He is a freak, mate. Absolutely. Boundary umpire throws it in, and it's we got Benny Campbell gets it down. Benny Campbell then roves his own ruck work, only for it to hit the deck. Benny then gets another kick. He'll do it himself. He kicks it forward, but it goes out of bounds. Is it top side, right in the forward pocket?
Good work there by Benny. Scunged the ball, 45, 50 metres our way. So very good work. Did the ruck tap out, roved it himself. So it looks like he'll probably go up again. Jeez, it's hard to see.
Paddy's going up.
Meeniyan picked the ball up, kicked the ball to the top side. It's a one-on-one. Little Komodo there, just good work. Pants is on the loose footy, and he's wrapped up in a tackle, and it's another ball up. It looks like Benny Campbell going to go up for the ruck again. He does, and he does the same thing. Robes his own ball, kicks it into the hot spot, and a good mark taken there by our man there.
Nick Komodo.
Nick Komodo.
He's played on the Hutto Kerr. Hutto on the left foot. He screwed it around. He's
look
kicked
at that.
a lovely goal.
Fantastic bit of play there. I just looked down to see the number change there for Nick and Shannon. But yeah, good opportune goal there, and great finish by Hutty Kerr. He's having a fantastic year. I think if you counted the votes from what I hear, he'd be well in front at the moment. He's having a terrific year.
Yeah, very reliable in the middle, gets a lot of possession. Now, Josh has come off and Jesse's gone on. Gone back to the back flank. Josh has come off for a break and Darcy Brock's ready to come on. Right, we're in the middle. Benny Campbell's in the ruck. Wait for the umpire to throw it up. And throws it up. Benny's right under it and he turns his back and it hits the deck and goes to no one. We've got quick hands out, quick foot out by Hutto Kerr again. It goes down the bottom side. Who are we down there, Jack?
That's a Komodo down there. Handballs across to Meeniyan. They've got an overlap now, so if you can pick it up here clean, it's 37.
Well, he's got a bit of toe in him, that young fella.
Yeah, good bit of play. It's good one-on-one. But no, Meeniyan, it looked like they've got the ball. They're going to bring it into the forward 50. A short little kick and then finds with a good pass. That is, I'm not sure who that is, but he's played on quickly and kicked it up the hill.
Is that Nick Tuckett? Yeah, we're a bit loose at the moment there, Jack. They had uncontested marks there in that passage of play. Now Nick Tuckett, he's about 30 out, about slightly off centre. Let's see if he can kick a goal.
Well, they need this. There's a handy little break there to move it also. They need this desperately, Meeniyan.
And won't he tell me?
He's got it, I think. Yep.
And he'll let me know at work on Monday how he kicked that goal. I'll say I didn't see it.
No, that was a good bit of play. There was 2 or 3, short kick, short mark. That's what Shotty said they were going to do, and that's exactly what their game plan. So they needed to be a bit more accountable there. Some of the defenders there.
Yeah, we were flat-footed. We were flat-footed, just spectating.
Yeah.
And they made full use of it and ended up in the goal to Meeniyan. So moving on, 5-5-35 to Meeniyan, 2-3-15. 17 and a half minute mark of the second quarter. And the umpire's just waiting for the boundary, and they have to run the ball back, and they're only about 8 years old, these kids, so it's a big ground for them to run on.
It's a great effort by these little fellas.
Yeah, got to admire them.
Yes.
Kids, boys and girls. Rightio. Andy Taylor's ready to throw it up. We've got Benny still in the ruck, so the umpire, he's come in, and Benny's gone up, and it's gone down to hit the deck. No one's advantage. It's grab it, and yep, umpire's going to ball it up again. No, couldn't get it out. So umpire balls it up again.
Yeah, there's 15 players in the centre circle.
Yes.
So the ball goes down, and it's the same thing again. No, not moving anywhere. No, they need someone clean, good pick up and a quick kick or a couple of quick handballs to get that ball out of there. It's going to be tough going. Ruckman go up it again. Meeniyan win the tap out. Ball spilled there. No, a couple of handballs by Meeniyan. Looked like they were going to get the ball out.
Geez, yeah, sling tackle.
Yeah,
who was that? Ronnie? Is that?
Careful on that cricket pitch.
Ronnie Stevens. Absolutely. Like the ground's soft, but the pitch is still hard.
Yeah.
Benny gets a tap, but it goes nowhere. Probably means advantage. It's hit the deck again. It's just try and get it out. It's moving off. Get a quick kick out by who I don't know. Down to moving off, got it down the bottom, half forward flank.
Little picks it up.
Yeah, he's in and under guy. He gets all the hard kicks. We've been dispossessed, and Meeniyan kicked out the bottom wing. Blake's picked it up nicely. He's turned it around, kick it in the middle.
Huddy.
Meeniyan's still got another kick to Meeniyan, goes down the half forward flank. Meeniyan, he's trying to turn him inside out, and he did. And he's kicked it long into the forward line, so it's a bit of a push and shove. A nice mark from Wayne Stewart in the bottom forward pocket.
Yeah, it's a good one-on-one win that.
He's looking to dish off. Oh no, he's done the inside out kick. It's gone, geez. God, we were out of position there, but it's gone through for a point, and the Meeniyan bloke couldn't take it. Lucky for us. So, who we got kicking out from fullback? Jack, is it Reese? No, it's
Reese.
Reese has kicked out fullback. He's gone bottom side, always the defensive side, and he's hit. Is that Bo Peters? Is it?
Like Bo down there.
Yeah, Bo half forward flank. He's looking to see who can kick it to. But his son's out, and they're looking straight into it. Wouldn't be easy. He's kept the Tarma's tried to get rid of his player.
He's got a free kick.
He held him. Yeah, good call, umpire.
Yeah.
Held his arms. He tried to push off him.
It was a well-weighted kick for Tama, and the Meeniyan bloke held on to him and wouldn't let him get under the ball. So Tama looks like he's played all right, the young fella. He's going well.
Yeah, he gets that hard ball. That's what he's not.
Great kick to Chiller.
And Chills has found Josh, who's come back on. Josh half forward flank. He plays on. He's looking for a target. Where's his target? It's he had Justin and was that Jed down there? Or Harry?
Harry it was. We looked for Harry.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get him.
No, it's a ball up, half forward flank, top side, Mirboo North. See if we can snag a goal while it's down there. Umpire throws it up. Paddy Lewis is doing the ruck. He gets a tap. I reckon Paddy I'd give him that, but it gone to Meeniyan. Jesse couldn't quite get it. His player got it out to 21. 21 turns around, has a look, and he's did he mark? Yeah, geez, I think he did. That's their coach, 49. No, it's Corey, is it?
No,
it's a bloke we don't know. Yeah. So half forward flank, Meeniyan way. He's looking for a target, and it's gone over the top of everyone. It's 4 against number 4, our 4 against their 4, and he's got a hands out to Wayne Stewart. He has a look, and he's actually kicked.
Well, that's a goal. That's going to be a
fantastic
goal.
A nice screw around the corner, and Meeniyan needed that to be Mirboo North 5-5 to Meeniyan 3-3. We've sort of taken the foot off the pedal a bit, Jack.
Game on now.
And they've kicked the last 2. Yeah,
that's the best goal of the day so far. That great left foot snap from bloke hanging off him as well. So and then Benny Campbell on the line just couldn't quite get his hand to it. So everything went right there. That was a bloody ripping goal. So 35 plays 21 deep into the second quarter, near and half time, 22.5 minute mark. So would only be another 2 or 3 minutes, I'd reckon, Lottie. Only a couple of goals kicked this quarter, so very important bit of
few minutes coming up.
So Ben Campbell, quick flick out there by Meeniyan forward. Looks going to call. It's play on. Tama Little just drops what he should have taken, but he butters up. Ball's in dispute on the end of the pitch.
Nice hands from Tama. It's come down to Harry Mahoney. He's turned onto his left. He's kicked forward, but he didn't kick it hard enough. Went straight into Meeniyan's hands. Couldn't get over him to get to Josh. He plays on, kicks in the middle of the ground. He finds his teammate at centre half back. He plays on. They go on the bottom side because they've got numbers down there and they're loose. We've got to pick these guys up. He's played on bottom wing, and there's another bloke by himself.
Another one overlapping.
Yeah, they are overlapping. They're overlapping well. And he's kicked over Benny Campbell's head in half forward flank. And they're keeping possession and finding their targets. And there's another target they found. And they're playing on straight away. Bit of a drop the ball we should have taken. And we've got a fist to it, thank Christ. And the ball's hit the deck. We should hopefully be able to mop up. But Meeniyan got it. He's got a quick kick out. And we've got to get numbers.
He's going to run straight onto it. Yeah,
hang on. Free kick, yeah.
He's called a free kick.
Free kick to Mirboo North. That was lucky for Mirboo North. He reckons he legged him.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I was looking at what he was playing on, but the umpire gave his legged him rule. So lucky for Mirboo North. Reese plays on and kicks deep into the bottom side, the defensive side. He finds Benny Campbell.
Good distance play by Meeniyan though. Like it would have been pretty easy to argue with the umpire there because cost them a certain goal. And,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they zipped it. And,
and that's what we can learn also as a team. It's a nice mark from Meeniyan, and he's played on. He's kept the true centre forward and big punch, and there's half time, and Meeniyan were into attack, and lucky for Mirboo North.
Yeah, they certainly had the better of the last 2 or 3, 4 minutes in that second quarter, so Meeniyan will come off the ground with their heads up high, and Mirboo North have got to consolidate, kick a couple of early ones in that third quarter, in this third quarter coming up to put that gap back on them because they had a handy lead.
Yeah, the game was played in 2 halves. Like we had a fair control in the first half of that quarter, Jack, moving the ball well, and then we sort of stopped. And Meeniyan then moved the ball the best I've seen a team move the ball all day, that overlap hand pass, like you say, that short kick, and they're finding their targets each time. Where we're not finding targets, we're dropping, our ball's dropping short where it should be, and we're doing hard work for ourselves. Where Meeniyan, and we're unlucky not to be another goal or two up. So we've got a lot of work to do, but we're 2 goals up halfway through the game. Might as well go down and have a cup of coffee.
Just have a quick look at the netball scores. So A grade is still playing. Oh no, there's no scores coming up. I'm trying to see it. B grade, no. There you go. C grade, no. Right, so D grade moving north 41, Meeniyan 17. Under 17s moving north 8 to Meeniyan 44. Under 15s moving north 26 to Meeniyan 24. And in the under 13s moving north 20 to Meeniyan 5. So I think moving north have just got the upper hand in the netball there, but the A and B we don't know about. So that's it. What do you? We'll take a short break.
Yeah.
Maybe grab a frothy and go and see what the coaches have got to say.
No worries, mate. we're back at the start of the second half. The players are in position. The umpire's looking to see if everyone's right to go. And moving off kicking to the Mercer Mackenzie cricket ground end. We've really got to get a couple of goals on the board early, Jack, if we're going to take this game.
Just a slight breeze blowing that way still. I was just down there on the ground there, and there is a distinct advantage going down that end, so be a big quarter.
Righto, umpire throws it up and Paddy Lewis is in the ruck. Paddy goes up and Meeniyan guy got the hands. It's gone down to one of them, but Benny Campbell's able to intercept and kick it forward. Drop short of Jack Cooper, goes through behind him. Nice tackle by Damo Turner. Oh, he's got done for slinging. And number 6, who is, or 8, no, it's, anyway. He kicks short. They're playing this short game well, Meeniyan. They've done it all day, and there's another one. We're not picking them up. We're obviously thinking they're going to kick long, but they're not, and they're still holding possession. Number 10 gets it, Ashley Allen. He kicks it, a hand pass at number 4 in Nathan Allen, who's their captain coach, who kicks it forward. Meeniyan still get it. They've got that overlap hand pass, and they're kicking long into the forward line, and it's gone through for a point down the bottom side, Mirboo North town end. And geez, they're opening us up at times, Jack, and that overlap hand pass is working well for them.
As good a ball movement as Meeniyan's had, I reckon, today, and Mirboo North lucky that didn't go through. So great bit of play by Meeniyan. Mirboo North have got to tidy up. So the ball gets kicked down to the bottom, down to Josh Taylor, who kicks it back into the top of the goal square to Joel Lamborn with the hair. Geez, he's got a bit of a hairdo going on. Back to Taylor. Kicks the ball long up to the centre wing position, and Damo Turner's just caught behind, and a good mark there by Meeniyan and Jared Hoy. So directing the traffic, looking at what's going on there. He's got to go back over his mark. He's snuck around a little bit there, so reset.
Looking into the sun's come out, and we were hoping for it, but it's a bit of a pain when you're looking into it.
It is hard. Ball's going to land about 20 metres out from goal. The big boys go up, and it's a good mark on the chest of. We'll turn around in a minute, and we'll have a look. It's not the fellow that kicked.
Is that Corey? Is it? Jared Hoy. No, 19, not 9.
Yeah.
Jaden Diaz or D's. They're in front and they're getting paid for it. You know, they're getting the kicks because they're in front of us, and the kicks are quite good kicks, and they're paying with dividends. And he's kicked a point to the left top side, which is a let off again for Mirboo North.
2 goals went big in there, and Mirboo North barely touched it this quarter, so need to get their hands on it and start getting a bit of run going. Down to Joel Lamborn. Joel looks up, a short little chip kick to Hudson Kerr, who's played another good game. Kicks the ball up to the top side of the ground to Reece Kratzat. So Cruddy looks up, he's a long kick of the ball. He'll kick it 50. Oh no, he was going to short pass it. It's really gone to no one, but Meeniyan are all over it now. They've picked it up, a couple of handballs. Another loose player, and they've kicked the ball down in the goal square. Only to be marked there by Joel in the last line of defence. He finds Benny Campbell, who drops a mark. The umpire's paid it. Kicks the ball back down along the wing to, is that Max Woodall by the look of it. Ball gets kicked long, and a good mark there to Nick Kamordo.
That's Jordan right footer. He's kicked off the Maxi. Maxi's dished off with a quick hands down the bottom side. Tama's tried to he's got rid of his player, but he's kicked it in a hurry, and he's straight down a Meeniyan player's throat, who plays on. He kicks across the top here. They've got loose players everywhere. 49 dishes off to to 13, who is Jess Hickey. Jess Hickey plays on. So they've got players everywhere. We're not picking them up. This short kick is what they're doing. We're still not. They're not capitalising. We're not picking it up. He dishes off to number 19, half forward flank for them, Jaden Diaz. We've stopped he slowed the play down because we've picked him up finally, but we're not helping ourselves. He plays on and kicks down, and he finds it goes to nowhere. Benny Campbell's got it. He goes across goals. He's got a kick down the bottom side, looking for who we've got there. It goes nowhere, but Maxi Woodall's chipped, dished up off to whoever. It's hit the ground, and it's only a hand pass to Meeniyan, who then turn it over. Maxi again, quick hands. He's well and truly got that worked out. Jordan comes to Jordan Kamordo, or Nick Kamordo. It's scrappy footy.
Got to play high. Yeah, he was down in the tackle. It was almost impossible not to tack him high there, but 22 there is Jai Celebrine kicks the ball down. It's down in the half forward flank for Meeniyan. Kicks the ball in front of the scoreboard. Another chip mark taken down there by Meeniyan. So he's going to have a shot at goal, probably 45 metres out. It's going to be a tough one. He kicks the ball inboard. Benny Campbell is there to mop up, but he overruns the ball. Handball to Meeniyan. A centre and kick, and it's going to be a mark taken by that man again who's kicked the first goal.
49, is it?
49, yeah, who we're not sure who is, but now he's got a real opportunity to close the gap down to just over a goal. So they deserve a goal, Meeniyan. The first 4 or 5 minutes they've dominated the play, really. So, 1 goal, 2 would be they'd be looking for more, but he's going to certainly put that one straight through the middle, and he has. Game on. Only 7 points of difference. So moving north, have got to get a wriggle on. They've got to start manning up and get a bit of flow going our way. So it's been all Meeniyan so far.
Yeah, Darcy Brock has come off for a spell, and Harry Mahoney's gone straight into the middle. We need to get that drive out of the middle. I haven't got much drive out of the middle so far today. It's either gone to them or the ball's hit the deck, and it's anyone's after the ruck contest. So we've got to start getting it out of the middle, because that's where you start winning the game.
So the last 3 goals go to Meeniyan and close the gap significantly. Moving off, just starting to get away, but they've done well. So the ruckman will go at it. Paddy Lewis, the big Sammy Draper, gets up there.
Oh, nice tap, Paddy. It's deck, but Meeniyan then make use of it. Hands over again. They've got numbers, and it's not helping us. He's got options to kick to, and he's found an option, but it's sort of gone through both players. And it's like a push against the Meeniyan player, and moving off in Ronnie Stevens will take the free kick, bottom half-back flank, just in front of the scoreboard. He looks up the field, he plays on, has a look, and he kicks long into our forward line. He finds, is that Hutto Kerr? No, that's Harry Mahoney. Harry turns onto his left, but he just hurriedly kicks and finds a Meeniyan player. We're not really using the ball when we do get it, Jack. Meeniyan plays on, and he finds a bloke in the middle, a little bloke with number 7, who is Shane Welsh. He plays on, and he drops short of his player. The ball will, because it's a bit heavy, and but Meeniyan able to mop up with a hand pass, dishes off, and there's a kick down the bottom side, and a nice fist from
29 for us.
29. Ronnie Stevens, yeah. So gone out of bounds, half forward flank, bottom side.
Yeah, they're looking dangerous when they get the ball, Meeniyan. So
half back flank. Sorry for moving off. Umpire throws it in.
Max ball.
Maxie, it's anyone's ball. Hutto gets a rush kick out of there. Goes sort of moving off, overrun it with
Justin Pelicano's there, fighting for the ball. Probably a good what's happened?
It's a play on. It's advantage. Damo Turner's got it, but we're all back. We've got no one forward.
It's only Tama Little
against 2 of them, and they're just going to take it out quite easy. We're all pushed up, and no one's prepared to stay at home, which is costing us at the moment. Meeniyan get it and play on. He finds a guy at centre half back. He's chipping over. They've got numbers everywhere. We're not picking them up. We've got to man up. We've got to tighten up. And that overlap game, and 13's now kicked at the 49. 49, the unknown soldier. He's kicked it long onto the wing down to, is that Shane Wayne Stewart?
Stewart, yeah.
He gets around Reece Kratzat and kicks it long in the forward line. It's anyone's ball, and Lucky goes out of bounds. Didn't quite hit the Meeniyan target, goes out of bounds. Half-back flank, top side.
Danger signs here for moving off. We need Campbell and Kerr and the experienced blokes to stand up here and try and rest back the ascendancy over the next couple of minutes, because it's been all Meeniyan so far this quarter. So the ball gets thrown back in. Paddy gets a hand to it. Ball spills clear. Meeniyan have got 2 or 3 players in the area, but picked up there by moving off. Now Harry Mahoney handballs across to Hardy Kerr. It's a bit sloppy, but they've got the ball going now. It looks like, is that Bo Peters? Chips the ball to Damo, but it's an errant kick. Damo's good enough to get it back. Gives the ball in back to moving north. Jesse Chiller. Now there's 4 Meeniyan blokes. They stack on the mill, and probably a good result there for moving north. Good play in there by Damo and Komodo there to hold the ball up. So the ball gets tapped back to moving north forward. 50 going our way. 3 or 4 players on it. Meeniyan look like they've on the bottom of the pack there. No one's going to get the ball out. And the umpire's going to have another ball up.
Yeah, it's about halfway between full forward and half forward, right in front. We've got to snag something out of this. Pelicano goes up, it goes anywhere. Meeniyan get out for a quick kick, it's gone nowhere except Meeniyan have picked it up. And they got the running hand pass coming through with, is that Eric O'Loughlin, who kicks it up to the top wing. The guy falls over. They got guys running past, so they got options to give. He's played on. Big Blueies, can he get it? Who's going to mop up his...
Kicks off the ground, which is good play.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because there was 2 of us. And it's gone to the top side, and it's Joel Lambourne's pushed across for a point. And that son's a killer, Jack.
Yeah, it's hard to see down there, but yeah, Meeniyan are doing all the attack, and Huddy Kerr comes off, and Brocky comes back on the ground. So the ball gets kicked down to the bottom side there to Ben Campbell. And Campbell looks up. Geez, we're stop-start. There's no one really, nothing much on upfield. He's having a bit of a look, so he's going to go right down the bottom side. Kicks the ball long, and it's a moving off mark by the look of things to young Komodo, which is good.
That's Jordan Komodo.
Geordie Komodo.
Nice marking between 2 Meeniyan players. He plays on, kicks it to really no one, but he's he able to find Damo Turner on the bottom half forward flank. He turns around, kicks inboard into the middle. We got Maxie sort of got bumped off it, the wrong side of where the ball went. Then it's a nice tackle by Justin Pelicano, and it results in a ball up, centre half forward, moving off end.
Looked a bit better, had a long kick into the forward there, and there was a few running plays there, but still no cigar. Ball gets in dispute again. It's been all Meeniyan in the stoppages. They've managed to extract the ball out of the stoppages, you know, way more times than moving north and advance the ball forward, but no one can get the ball out there. So they reset again. Ruckman go up. Pelicano's in the ruck there for moving north. Damo on bottom of the pack as usual. Gets tackled to the ground and another ball up. Desperately need to change the score on here. We need to press back the ascendancy, that's for sure. So ball gets tapped out down to the bottom side, overran there by moving north. Number 7 for Meeniyan picks it up. That's Walsh. Another ball up. 4th ball up in the space of about 2 minutes. So she's pretty scrappy footy. Ball, we need to advance that ball forward. There's a big gap. Meeniyan player there running back to fill the hole now. Ball gets tapped over, and they've picked out a free kick to moving north.
It was a nice tap by Justin Pelicano. I couldn't see what the free kick was for.
No.
I think so. It's 2.
He's played on. It's going to be on the left foot. Kicks the ball in towards goal, and
it's push after he kicked it. I think.
Yeah,
Jack.
I've heard the whistle. There's something going on. There's going to be a free kick, I think, to move it off down the field, I believe, and it's going to go. I don't know what they're doing. What's happening? Umpires are running.
No, I don't know. I don't know whose free kick. It's Darcy Brock's free kick.
Righto. So it must have been as he was kicking it, so it's gone back to the mark.
Yeah, that's it. It wasn't downfield, it was taken back. Yeah, so Darcy, he's on a 45-degree angle from the bottom side. He's about 30 out. He's lining up, have a shot, and he's put it up, and it is
a goal. Yeah, it's
goal.
a goal. Yeah.
Goal of moving off, and we desperately needed that, Jack.
The umpire moved to the top side. It looked like it was going to be a point, but no, the players went up, and yeah, that was a very handy goal, which takes the lead back out to over 2 goals, which stems the flow a bit, because it's really moving North's first scoring opportunity this quarter, and we've made the most of it. So those sort of things can can sap a little bit of the energy out of the Meeniyan side and give moving North a full head of steam going forward. So Huddy Kerr just comes back onto the ground. I didn't see who come off.
Yeah, Benny Campbell come off.
Campbell.
Hopefully not for too long. Right. Big Paddy goes up in the ruck, and it's anyone's. But we've got Jordan Komodo coming through, who got the ball forward with a kick to the half forward flank. The Meeniyan player picks it up and falls over. It is very wet, muddy and slippery out there. And no, we got it out again. Nick Komodo got a hand pass out. Ball hits the deck, and it's anyone's, and the umpire decides to ball it up. Half forward flank moving off top side. We've got Big Paddy in the ruck. Use your body, Paddy. That's it. Good hands by Paddy. He found Darcy. Got a half a kick off his boot. Damo again threw his body onto it and got the ball forward. Justin Pellicano was from behind, but he was able to tackle the player, which ended up being a miss kick. And then now we've also anyone's ball, so the umpire's going to ball it up. We've got a score here again, Jack. Umpire throws it up. And Justin, he took it out of the ruck, but it's sort of gone into Jack Cooper and a couple of air players, and now a few more come in, and it's ball up again. We still need more forwards in deep in the forward line, I think, Jack, because Jack's a big. Cooper's a big boy. We need the little blokes running around, being at the feet.
Maxie Woodley, he's got his name all over this one. He's just dropping back a little bit off the back of the pack. The ball's in dispute again. Have taken the ascendancy in the stoppages in the last couple of minutes. We've managed to get the ball forward out of the stoppages where Meeniyan dominated that early part of the quarter.
So another ball up just in front of the moving off goals. We can get a goal out of here, it'll be good. Justin's sort of dragged off the ball a bit, but going, and there's another ball up. No one can get the advantage, no one can get the ball out. Meeniyan not giving us any chance to get it onto our boot or get a hand pass out. So the umpire balls it up again just in front of our goals. Justin got the tap down. He's got the Jack Cooper. Jack's got the hand pass to Hutto. Hutto tried to hand pass to Jesse, but it missed him, and the ball's hit the deck. But Meeniyan able to get away through number 24 in Thomas Corey, but still to no avail. Bo, you had more time, mate. Bo's just put it onto his boot. It's gone nowhere. I suppose no talking from his teammates. Then Jordan's kicked it forward, only to find Meeniyan mopping it up and kicking down to the bottom side where Mirboo off. I think it was Jesse Chiller, and Meeniyan going to take it out with short kicks like they have, and so they got players everywhere. We've just got to man up now, and stop their run, Jack. It's the only way we're going to stop them from getting it deep into their forward line.
Looks like they're one-on-one here at the moment, so they've done a little bit better, but there's a good mark taken by Meeniyan down the bottom. Handball across, kicking down towards their forward line, and a good pick-up, and he falls over there. That was... God, it's hard to see. Now, Meeniyan, their chance here. Got a free player, two free players up on the 3-on-1 here now. Good play there by moving off to nullify it. But now Meeniyan another kick, number 7, lobs it in towards goal, and good play there by. And he's. I tell you what, if that goes out, it's going to be deliberate. There was no other way or no other spot that he wanted that to go.
Very scratched that. He was under pressure. He had quite a few of them sitting.
3-on-1 here.
Yeah, so unlucky, but he had no other options really. He was under the pump. So like they got their little blokes around their forward line. Where are ours?
That was a correct call. It's going to be a tough kick from down in that pocket, but
be a tight angle.
They need this one.
And what's happened there? It's gone. No, we're going to get
Reese has picked it up,
and we're going to kick it out. And Reese found Jordan Komodo or Nick. Nick hits it over the Hutto Kerr half-back flank. He's kicked it forward. He's found Maxie Woodall. Maxie plays on straight away, and he's found Justin Pellicano on the chest.
That's better play.
That is better play, mate. Now we've got to move it quickly. Justin plays on, kicks it deep into the forward line. We've got Damo Turner. Damo gets rid of his player and takes a lovely mark. That is a guy who's played 300 games, knows exactly how to get his body in the right place at the right time, and he's going to line up 45 out bottom side. 30 out, 45 degrees.
He protected where the ball was going to land and jumped into that area and marked it on his chest on the ground. But he's already kicked one, Damo, and this will be a very handy goal.
The long sleeve left footer is lining up. He's coming in. He's dropped it.
He's got it.
And yes, we kicked the goal. And Damo, he's played 300 games. It's like he's played his first. He's up and about. Big high fives from everyone, and so it should be. So move on to, is that 6 or 7? They got the little footage of the goal getting kicked.
3 goals up. 3 goals up, I'd say.
7-5, 47 to 4-7, 31.
16 points.
The 19-minute mark of the third quarter.
So Damo, the spearhead, the full forward, probably the leading goal kicker on the ground. So rucks go up again. See if we can get a nice clear. And Ben Campbell gets it. Only to be tackled, but he's got a little handball to Huddy Kerr. Huddy Kerr flicks it back out to Harry Mahoney. Harry on his left foot kicks it down to the bottom side. Might have been a little hold to Moving North, but no. Geordie Komodo picks it up. Moving North sweep on the loose ball. Damo again in there. Fighting for the ball. He's got a free kick.
Yeah,
Damo's
we've got to
a
make
free,
use of the opportunities of getting these free kicks, Jack.
Up
And
to Benny.
he's kicked it backwards to Benny Campbell, who's like he was about 60 out straight in front, but Justin Pelicano was there late, but he got it to deck.
And the ball. Gee whiz, that was
it was pretty quick. Jed Fellingham got done holding the ball.
It was good play by Justin, though. He was caught out of position, but got the ball to the ground.
Reece Kratzat, it's gone up, and Reece and his player have fought for it. Joel's got rid of Hutto got the hand pass, went straight to 49. He's kicked it centre foot, no man's land. Meeniyan the first to the ball. Bluey sort of mislined him, and it's gone deep in the forward line for Meeniyan. Only be taken by Ronnie Stevens. Every reliable Ronnie. He's getting better every week. He plays on and he kicks it to
Josh Taylor.
Joshy Taylor. Joshy sells the candy, which he's very well known for, and he's kicking out, and he's found Hutto Kerr. They used to look for each other all the time and got quite a good working relationship on the field.
It's like they're Indigenous, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is. It's Jim and Phil Cracker all over again.
It is, yeah.
And now Phil Cracker's kicked to Benny Campbell, and Benny's played on. He's kicked high to Joel Lamborn, who's moved up the ground. Joel's on the wing. He plays on, kicks it straight down to Hutto Kerr. So we gained a little bit of space. So Hutto's in the middle, and he's looking for options. Or he should kick it up here.
There we go.
So he's found Reece. Reece can now run his measure and kick right deep in the forward lane. He's looking for Justin Pelicano. And Justin, he nearly took the mark, and the ball's gone out over the boundary line, half forward flank, moving off top side.
Looks dangerous, Justin, when he's under the ball. He's played a bit of footy at Landgaff, and he's going to be a very handy player for them. And also,
I think he's out of sort. He hasn't played at all this year until last week, so he's still finding his feet. He got it to deck with the Meeniyan ruckman. 35 tries and takes him on, and he did get around, and he's kicked it over his shoulder to nowhere, but it's landed in a Meeniyan player. Now we're going to mop it up here. That's too high. No, play on. Bo Peters gets it out to Geordie Komodo. Then Meeniyan take it away through Wayne Stewart. Wayne Stewart off to 49, the unknown soldier, and
it's a push, I think.
It looks like it, yeah, and it's a free kick to Merboo North.
Wilkins.
Big Taj Wilkins.
So Wilkie looks up. We're looking straight into the sun at him. We can hardly see him, but he kicks long up in front of the coach's boxes. And it's a good mark there by Reece Kratzat.
Bo Peters.
Both Peters, yeah.
Right, Bo, half-back flank top side. He's looking at his options. There's not much on. He's just going to kick it long, but he's kicked it off the side of his boot and ended up being out of bounds on the full right in front of the Merboo North coach's box. So number 9, who is Jared Hoy, he's going to take the free kick right on the, like you said, right in front of our coach's box. I'll be saying a few words to him if I was sitting in our coach's box. He's played on, and he's kicked long down the line, and he's found, it's a good punch from Bo Peters. The ball goes out, half forward flank. Meeniyan end.
Oh, that snuck up. That's three-quarter time. Jeez. I didn't even look at the clock there for a while.
23-minute mark. Yeah, it did. I suppose not much score was kicked, which makes it a shorter quarter.
Well, Meeniyan dominated the first half of that quarter and got right back into the game. And, the experienced boys of Merboo North, Damo and Huddy and the boys, combined to kick a couple of goals in that last second half of that quarter and put a nice little gap back on them. So, anyone's game.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. We can't afford to give them and they were unlucky. They were also made some classic blues while they shouldn't have probably snagged a couple more goals in the start of that first quarter. But Jake Nash, is that Jake? He's not. He's limping. Is that him in his...
he might be. I haven't seen much of him.
Talking to Maxie there. Actually, I didn't see what happened, but anyway, we bounced back. We had the ball up there a hell of a lot. Didn't quite kick it as much as I'd like, but anyway, we've got to start again. We've got to get out of centre. We've got to cut their run. That's what's killing us. Their overlap, their short passing. We really got to cut that out, and we got to move it quick. When we do move it quick, we look good. We're just not. I don't think we move it quick much. But yeah, that's Jake Nash is off with a knee or an ankle. He's hobbling, and God, we miss him in the middle.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened there.
No.
Must have come off. I think must have come back on after half time. I thought
He might not have, Jack. Yeah. Of course, we don't get the chance to get and find out the ins and outs. We don't have that privilege.
we just make it up pretty much.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Just make it up as we go along.
But geez, the ground's drying out now. Like it's going to get kind of claggy and whatever, but it's not going to be as slippery as it was.
Nah, the ball's
before.
going to drop and sit.
Yeah.
You'd think.
So it should be a little bit cleaner this quarter, and that'll help Meeniyan's game style. We know what they do. We know they play that short pass game style, which has worked for them so far. But
I've just got a text from Matty Snell. Number 49, the unknown soldier, is Billy Evers.
Billy Evers, all right, well he's playing a really good game. So
He is. He's got a lot of the ball. Thank you, Matt Snell.
Evers. Yeah, he'd be one of their better players. So
He would be.
So I suppose, as we said through the third quarter there, it's, the kids are going really well. There's no two ways about that. But it's the older blokes, the Campbells and the Kerrs and
The little general in Damo.
and these boys that have got to, Josh Taylor, they're the boys that have got to stand up and
Lead by example, absolutely, mate.
yeah, Joel Lambourne and these guys. So they're playing well. They're doing a good job. Oh yeah, doing a good job. I did see some scores at half time from the other mid-Gippy games.
Yep.
The ones I can tell you, and they're probably not updated. They might only be to half time or earlier. But Foster were beaten Fish Creek only by 9 points. Newborough had the wood on Morley, so there's the two undefeated teams playing at the moment.
1v2,
55 to 20. Newborough were up. Close game between Thorpedale and Hill End. Thorpedale were up by 8 points at what we reckon might be half time, and then the other scores haven't come through. So we'll try and refresh that and see if we can keep some scores.
And in the AFL, for anyone interested, last night, very close game, Port Adelaide and Melbourne in torrential conditions, and Port were behind and got on top. That was a good game. Today, so North Melbourne and Sydney. Sydney 73 points, North Melbourne 64. So not much in that, but Sydney by 9 points at the 19-minute mark of the last quarter. And up at Mars Stadium, up at Ballarat, it's Western Bulldogs 57 to Adelaide 23. Western Bulldogs 35. That's 10-minute mark of the third quarter. And
Still trying to see what the netball scores are. They're going to come across again now. Let's see if they're updated. Because here we go. So moving off A grade, moving north 52 to Meeniyan 43. B grade moving north 53 to Meeniyan 33. And in C grade moving north 22 to Meeniyan 42. I think we've gone through the others. D grade looks like moving north of 1. That one, the under 17s moving north have been beaten by Meeniyan easily. The under 15s moving north won by 2 points, and the under 13s moving north won that by 15 points.
I actually come up and watch that game, Jack. I was here at 8 o'clock or 8:30 watching the netball. My niece Andrew's daughter plays for Meeniyan, so I thought I'd come up and watch them play. It was horrible conditions, just constant drizzle, and the good poor girls, they were shivering when they come off. But all good.
Well, I haven't added this up, but I would think that the winner of the senior game here is going to win the Spud Harris Cup.
Well, there you go.
If someone can confirm that that's listening and can add them up, that'd be great. But I would reckon with moving north winning A and B, that's 6 points there. I think we shared it between C and D. So I think the netball would be up by probably 6 points. We know we've lost the seconds and the thirds, so there's 5 to Meeniyan. So I reckon it's only a point or two in it. And I would think that the winner of this is going to hold aloft the coveted Spud Harris Cup,
which we hold. Actually, it was first played at Meeniyan 2 years ago. That's when Liam Nash kicked those 7 goals, or kicked 5 goals, and we won it. So we've held it twice, and hopefully we can keep it again for the old sputter.
Yep.
But Meeniyan, they'll be wanting it too. And Pete's on the bench. Matt played in the seconds. And Luke's here as well. I'd say Margie might be here. But rightio, so the players are back in position. Last quarter, Mirboo North 7-5 to Meeniyan, 4-7. Ready to ball it up. Paddy Lewis is in the ruck. We're going to the Mirboo North town end. He's looking around to see that everyone's off the ground. Who should be off the ground. The boundary umpires are in their positions, even though they're only guessing where the line is because it's just turned to mud. So Shawnee Maxwell, he's having a look, make sure everyone's right. Waiting for the ad to finish it like they do on tally, and gets the all clear, holds the ball up, siren goes, ready for the last quarter. Maxie throws it up. Paddy Lewis has a look. He taps it. Meeniyan get the upper hand, but it goes straight down Benny Campbell's throat. Benny's down to it, but ball hits the deck, and it's come out again. It's a bit sloppy, but Meeniyan get it through Wayne Stewart. Kicks it forward into the forward line, and it's a good. Oh no! Yep, a good mark by Joel Lambourne. He just got enough of it to claim it. He's played on, kick down the halfback flank, down to Jordan Kamordo. No, that's Nick Kamordo, I think, or Jordan. He's kicked it, not the best of kicks, but geez, he got his feet taken out from under him.
He's going to get the free, yeah.
And that is Jesse Chiller. Jesse plays on straight away down the bottom wing, but he's kicked it hurriedly, and Meeniyan able to intercept, but the ball hits the deck. He didn't take it cleanly, and Meeniyan try and get a kick, who then dishes off to someone from Meeniyan, who then kicks it forward as well. Half forward flank, and the ball goes out of bounds for Meeniyan, bottom side, the Mackenzie Mercer cricket ground end. Right, umpires get the ball and run a hell of a way. You get good 10-20 metres into that small, like hard to throw it that way. Quick throw, and it's sort of, she's not the best of throws. It sort of goes Meeniyan's direction, but it's a bloke moving off being tackled and can't get rid of it, so umpire's ball.
So that was Lambourne in there, bottom of the pack. Ball goes up. Big Lewis gets the ball out to Meeniyan, who gets swung around and but gets the handball out. Good bit of play. Ben Campbell tackle, brings him to the ground. No free kick, or is it? It's going to be a free kick to Ben Campbell with a good tackle there. They were away there, 2 Meeniyan, so that was a handy bit of play there by Benny. We like it when Benny gets it because he's got the blue hat and we can pick him out.
That's right, mate. Maybe we should ask all the players if they can wear different coloured hats.
Wear a pink hat or something, yeah. So a good mark there. Looks like to Jesse Chiller. That's a good strong pack mark by the young fella.
He is a good strong pack mark, young Jesse.
So he looks up, see what he's got upfield. Kicks the ball long. A nice 50-metre kick into a slight wind. Ball hits the deck. Moving off at the fall of the ball. Huddy kicks the ball down into the forward line. It's a 2-on-1. Now we've got moving off. Second to the ball. Looks like is that Joel Lambert, I think. Down.
Jack Cooper got it, tapped it down to Cooper. No one. Justin Pelicano's trying to break through, but it's really going nowhere. And Stacks on the middle, and I'd say the umpire's going to ball it up. Strong, hard tackling. Can't get it out. So
down the right end from Mirboo North. So a square and kick here and a mark would be. Have a shot for goal. But Pelicano gets the ball. Huddy Kerr, great work.
Huddy Kerr.
Through the pack, and he's kicked the goal. That's an absolute ripper. Absolute ripper goal there. Great tap down there by Pelicano, and Kerr pounced on that, and that is the goal of a very good play there. You won't mind me saying that, either will Huddy. So, great goal to Mirboo North. That's now a handy lead.
Good team lifting goal too, Jack.
Yeah, first goal of the last quarter, which is very, very important. So
a 3-minute mark, first goal, absolutely. 19 goes on for Jaden Dees goes on, and for Meeniyan, and couldn't see the young fella who come off,
but Dees has played a good game. He's handy coming back on. He's been thereabouts and done some good work.
And just remember, we're 1 man short, so we only got 2 on the bench. Jordan Kamordo's waiting to come on for his brother Nick.
Yep.
And
we need to tell one of those boys to dye their hair blonde or something.
One kicks left foot, one kicks right foot. That's the only way I can tell them apart, even though their numbers are completely different.
Yeah.
They are also Phil and Jim Cracker, those two.
Yeah. Righto, important.
Some of the support listeners probably thinking, if they're young, who the hell are Phil and Jim Cracker?
They could go all right, those boys.
They could in their day. They were lightning. They were beautiful to watch. Rightio.
handy lead.
Umpire's ready to throw it up. Big Sam Draper lookalike's going to have in the ruck one more time. Paddy goes up and Meeniyan got it, but we sharked there. Tap and straight down the Hutto. Hutto gives it to Benny Campbell and he kicks long down the half-forward flank, down the bottom side. Ever reliable long sleeve left footer, gets it, he turns around and he screws around his left foot just in vain of anyone. That's a nice mark from Joel Leedon and he's kicked it straight away. Oh, there's a big punch from behind who's cleaned up our player.
I'm going to play it down. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, it went like really.
But in the meantime, Meeniyan have got the ball and they hook in, kick it to the top of the square, and it's a good mark out there by Meeniyan's full forward. He's going to be 20 odd metres out from goal, almost directly in front. So this is the one that they need the quick reply. They need to put this through the middle and get back in touch. Still not sure who it was that went down. He's back up, is he? Looks like it might have been Chiller, is it?
Jesse Chiller, is it?
Yeah, running back.
Unlucky not to get the free for in the back, but the ball was in the 5 metres and a couple of metres.
So the ball's on its way.
And that's a bad miss by Meeniyan. That's gone through the points on the bottom side. That's a very gettable goal, and lucky for Mirboo North, we breathe again. Josh Taylor, he plays on. He has a bounce. That's how much the ground's hardened up. He's done the hand pass over the top to Reece Kratzat, who kicks deep in the bottom, and nice mark by Benny Campbell.
Second to the ball, the Meeniyan bloke was camped under it, and Benny floated across. That was a great mark.
And Benny kicks long, and it doesn't hit his target, but it goes down the bottom and out of bounds. Moving off between half forward flank, bottom side, and ready to be thrown in by the 2'1" boundary umpire.
As usual, when the sun goes down, it's hard to see all the players down the bottom side, but we'll do our best to pick out who they are.
Yeah, I can. It's Moving Off versus MDU,
yeah,
Jack.
Huddy Kerr.
That's all I can give you.
Huddy Kerr extracts the ball out of the clearance and kicks the ball long down to Pelicano.
And Pello
takes a great mark. Gee, they've combined well in the last start of this quarter. Pelicano to Kerr for the first goal, and then Kerr to Pelicano now. Hopefully, the big man can put them through the big ones. And it'll be disappointing for Meeniyan, who just missed a real gettable goal. Could be an 11-point turnaround in the space of a minute or two. So, big moment coming up here in the game.
35's come on for Meeniyan, and I think it's 24's come off. Thomas Corey's come off for Samuel Wilson.
Well, that was a disappointing miss. He missed that. Went across the face of a goal. I was watching the reaction of the player, because normally as soon as they kick it, they jump up and down and you can tell they've kicked it.
That's what you rely on, mate, when you're not sure. The player's response, their body language. Wasn't
jumping up and down there. So the ball gets tapped down, moving off. Meeniyan player dived on the ball. We've got Mahoney in there. We've got Jed Felmingham, I think, is on the bottom of the pack. It was, and it's another ball up. Looking right into the sun. Let's look at the monitor here. Ball goes up. Pelicano loses the tap out. The Meeniyan ruckman gets it there. Turner picks it up. Bullocks his way into the bloody pack there. And he's going nowhere. 2 Meeniyan blokes swamp on him. And it's another ball up. So Pelicano's going to go up in the ruck again. Gets the tap down. Meeniyan, quick kick out of trouble. Meeniyan player in front, but you got Campbell in there who picks the ball
nice
up.
Pick up.
Oh, that's great play. Handball across to Harry Mahoney, back to Campbell. Campbell kicks it down into the forward 50. You've got, looks like Jed Felmingham dives over the ball. It's a one-on-one. The ball's going to go nowhere. It's held up. We've got Damo turns up to help out. It's
Time a little, and it's another ball up. They're desperate for the ball both sides. They wrap up their opposition and don't try and let them get the ball out.
Pretty good umpire. The umpire let the ball go as long as he could. So I think the umpires have been pretty good today.
Yeah, they've been serviceable.
It's Brock there. Handballs to Kerr. Kerr across to Tama Little. Tama Little gets on the right foot into the top of the square.
Oh, it's still anyone's ball, and it's. They're doing a song and dance, these guys, and it's ball up. Moving off, hopefully can get the ball out and kick a snap over the shoulder of Justin Pelicano. That'd be my advice. So the umpire balls it up. Justin pushes. He he hits the deck, lands on the ground. It's anyone's.
Players going left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Comes out, and it's going to be
No,
snap. On the last line of defence there by Mouse. Play on. Well, he's ducked it back in for a point. Smart play.
Let's see if Merboo can box it in. And they've played on straight. Oh, it just made number 9, who is Jared Hoy. They've played on. They're going down the bottom side. Bo Peters taking a nice mark to intercept their play, and lucky because they had blokes everywhere. Bo's he's kicked it, and he's found ever reliable Benny Campbell, half forward flank. Benny plays on. He kicks long into our forward line, and he's found he missed Jack Cooper. And
Komodo quick kick.
Yeah, no, they're going to. Meeniyan going to take it out quite easy in front of the. I know it's moving off, and
straight on the chest of Geordie
Komodo,
who.
No, he's played on, and he's looking for a better target, and he's found Darcy Brock. Now Darcy's got to kick this. He missed one from here, which could have sealed the game last week. Probably a bit wider, but. Yeah, so hopefully, because he's a left footer.
The goal here is going to make life very, very difficult for Meeniyan. You can see the game slowing down a little bit. Players are starting to get pretty buggered. The ball's on its way. It's going to go down the right side into the goal square.
You take that?
And it's going to be a goal. It looks like it's a snap. It's going to be a point. Excuse me. It looked like it was it Jed or was it Huddy? Picked that ball up there and snapped it. Well, that would have been a handy one.
I've just got a message from Ange Knees. They need binoculars, lads. Yeah, we got them, but we're still, it's still a bloody nightmare. And good calling. Looks like I'm out of a job. We'll rotate with you, Ange. You'll come back through the reserves and be right for 2 weeks. Meeniyan kicked out. Nice big kick. Yeah, good punch from Merboo, but straight down to Meeniyan's hands, who kicked forward. We've got Bo Peters has got it. He's getting quick hands away to no one. Little Nick Kamordo's got it, but nah. And it's spilled out, and Meeniyan trying to take him on. He's trying to. Oh, he's got
that's
too
going to be on the ball. Yeah.
Geez, it's holding the ball. He tried to take him on. It could have been a tad too high, but well done, Bo Peters. He's played on straight away, and he's found Tama Little, the little rabid dog. He's got the ball. He's looking, and he kicks forward right in front of the scoreboard. And who's he found? He's found big punch from Meeniyan straight down their player, and the ball's still in dispute. And Damo Turner, he's
leading goal scorer on the ground. Damo Turner
got the ball, and he's taking the ground, and it's a ball up from the umpire. No, it's a free kick.
It's a free kick to Meeniyan. Not sure what happened there.
No, not sure. We'll let it go.
They'll go to the top side. They've got players loose. They do.
Slips
over.
He slips over. That could be.
There's Komodo
that's
in.
Nick Komodo. Nick's looking to try and dish off. He's going to dish off to a bloke standing still, though. That's the only problem. We're stagnant. Hutto Kerr's having a look, and he's playing. And he's found.
That's a great kick.
He's found Jed Felmingham, who is on a 45-degree angle, probably a bit wider, 30 out. Difficult from that side.
I'll back him. He likes a goal, this young fella. He's kicked a lot of goals in his junior career.
He has.
I won't put the house on it, but I'll back him.
Rightio, mate.
Ball lines up, straight through the middle. Straight through the middle.
Jack, you're on the money, mate. You're on the money. You've still got your house. Well done, buddy.
The house, yeah. So that is a very, very handy goal at the. I've just taken this. I think it's about the 13-minute mark. So about halfway through the last quarter, and Merboo all skip out to a 4-goal lead. So now.
9-7-61.
5-goal lead, sorry.
4-8-32.
29 points.
13-minute mark. Rightio, umpire's going to ball it up. We've got Paddy Lewis in the ruck. He goes up. Anyone's ball. Benny Campbell, he's playing a fantastic game. He didn't quite get possession, but he fires up his own ball and gets it, kicks it out, half forward flank, Merboo north end, top side.
Okay.
He's a bit slow. That's dropping the ball. That is the signs of a very tired player.
Oh, hello. You're going to reverse that, surely. He's just gone and cleaned him up. Oh, what the hell? All right, well, play goes on, and good tackle there by Harry Mahoney. I was getting a bit willing now, so...
it is
yeah.
tired players, and they're trying to change the course of the game. So, yeah, very unlucky not to get a reverse decision there, Jack. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, ball's in dispute again, and it's going to be another ball up.
This is just good ticking the clock over time for us with these ball ups and running down the
It's
clock.
going to be hard to kick 5 goals from here, Meeniyan, but it's still possible.
Yeah, absolutely, and conditions are quite okay now. Still a bit slippery, still a bit heavy, but the sun's out, which is a pain in the ass for us to see what's going on. Plus the cameraman, they'll be struggling with that. Paddy gets a tap, but he goes, Meeniyan plucks it out of the air, gets taken to the ground, and it's another ball up.
So 15-minute mark. Ball
Paddy
goes
gets a
up.
tap down to Darcy Brock.
There's not much happening here, Waddy. It's been 3 or 4 balls up in the last couple of minutes, but as you say...
Very defensive by the Merboo North players, just to keep ticking that clock over, wasting time. Umpire throws it up, and Meeniyan gets a quick hands out, the Meeniyan player on the top side of the cricket pitch, and he's pulled out a free kick. It's
going to go to Meeniyan.
Too high by Harry Mahoney, and Meeniyan got it, and he plays on, kicks to the top side, looking for a target. Bluey, where are you, mate? Gets the hands to it, but it goes to Meeniyan. He's a hand pass over his head, straight down Reese's throat. He's watching too much AFL. Drops short of Hutto Kerr. Hutto's at the bottom of the pack. Paddy's in there. Harry Mahoney's in there. They're all in there.
God.
And it's really come down to no one's ball bar the umpire. Umpire will throw it up again. Paddy Lewis going to go up and gets a nice tap to behind him down to Benny Campbell. Let's pick it up off the ground. He gets a quick kick
again.
forward, and we've got Tama Little there. Tama's in. Oh, nice spin.
Great
Tama
play, Tom.
Little.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Kicks it down the half-forward flank, only for Jed to get pushed out under the ball and Meeniyan take it away down the bottom wing. He's got kicking and hit. Oh, he can't see it.
The sun,
I don't reckon he could see it, but it nearly hit him on the chest. And very good tackle, and it's umpire's ball.
Yeah, he was looking straight in the sun there, the Meeniyan player. It was a great kick, but he just couldn't see it, so makes life pretty difficult. So the ball goes up. The Meeniyan ruckman gets the ball down, and it's Ben Campbell in there again.
Played an excellent game as Benny does.
Oh, he gets the ball out of those stoppages. If you're a ruckman, you just put it anywhere near that blue hat. And, you know you're a chance of getting it out.
He's like Nash, he just weaves his way through some very heavy traffic.
Yeah, he's playing really well. Paddy again. Down to Meeniyan. Handball across. Now they've got a chance to put it into their forward line.
Oh.
Handball across. They're mucking around with it a little bit, but they eventually get the ball down to their half-forward line. The ball gets chipped across to the top of the centre forward position. Now there's going to be a mark taken by Meeniyan. He's played on. He probably should have waited, but no, he's gone and played on well. And he's found Wayne Stewart, 25, 30 metres out from goal on the top side. He plays on. He's going to hook it around on his left, and he's going to miss to the near side.
He kicked a nice goal in the second quarter from there, but not to be then. No. He's overcompensated, and it's a point. Josh Taylor in the goal square is going to kick out from fullback. Just had a message from Robin Harris, Spud's sister. Great work, Spotty Watt. Know that voice anywhere. She's probably heard me singing on the radio, mate, I'd say. Thanks, Spud. Hope you and Mitch are doing well.
Ball down on the bottom side now. We've got the loose man. Oh, that's a smother, though, by Meeniyan, which... Moving off. Pick it up. It's Huddy in there again. Meeniyan got the handball out. Now they've got a player free, but
Joel
Lamborn, ever reliable, picks it up, boots the ball out of the danger zone.
Oh, it's play on. The Meeniyan player dropped it. It's at the feet of, who's that, Jesse Chiller. Yeah, Jesse's. So no one's ball bar the umpires again. And
ball up
one more time.
So good desperation. Just taking time off the clock moving north. Going to be very difficult now for Meeniyan. Ball goes up, one-on-one contest. Players converge on the ball, and it's another ball up. Probably about the 20th ball up this quarter. The umpires have been working overtime.
Yeah, we're playing a an ugly game of footy, but it's you got to get it. Kill the time, get it your way. Benny Campbell gets slung up, but he did get the hands to it. Damo Turner picks it up, nice hands, hits the deck though. Harry Mahoney spins out of trouble. His kick is off the side of his boot, but unfortunately goes to Nick Tuckett. Nick gets it on his left and kicks it forward. Nice punch from Josh Taylor, hits the deck. Big hands from
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Meeniyan.
Yeah.
Snap over the shoulder and Meeniyan get a goal. Number, is it Ashley Allen? Is that number 10, Jack?
I didn't see who kicked it.
Yeah, jeez.
Spotty, but
We're not going to get a Guernsey in Channel 7, mate, if we don't know the players.
It's a bit hard to see them covered in mud and can't see their numbers. And
Yeah, I
don't know
know.
them anyway.
Yeah, BT and Brayshaw, they're safe at the moment.
Just.
Yes.
So a 4-goal lead to Merboo North. 4 goals in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
And,
is what Meeniyan need. That's the equation. So
What's the time on the clock there, Jack?
I think it's-
Can you see it on the screen?
it's nearly 20-minute mark. So 4 or 5 minutes to go. Ball in the middle. Going to get pumped down forward again by Meeniyan. Down into the hot spot. Wilkie there overruns it.
Oh,
Quick kick, but it's going to land in the hands of Meeniyan, who now have pumped it into the danger spot again.
Josh pushed him under the ball, and he's got possession. Kicked it down the bottom side. Lucky, I'd say that he didn't get done for pushing.
Yeah, it's heart and mouth stuff there.
So Komodo's gone too high over the Meeniyan play. He's deep in the forward pocket bottom side. He quickly kicked in.
Reece.
Reece has been pushed under the ball, but we can't afford a goal here.
They've got it. They've come out and they've kicked 2 goals in a minute.
Yeah, we don't want to shut up shop yet. We're a long way from having this game in control. So they've got the last 2 goals, Jack.
Game on.
It is. We can't. Like I said, we can't shut up shop. We've got to keep attacking.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-minute mark.
Very important.
So now we're into time on. How many goals have been kicked this quarter?
It's probably 4. I think it's about 2 goals each. I think.
Yeah, so there's another 4
3.
minutes. There's roughly another 4 minutes of time on at the moment. So we can't think we've got this. We've got to keep attacking and defend.
Very important centre clearance here with Big Lewis in the ruck. He goes up. Meeniyan win the tap out down to Campbell. Campbell's picked it up, misses his boot. Stacks on the mill again. And it's going to be another ball up. Had the chance there to pick it up, but geez, he's been clean most of the day, has Campbell.
Yeah, he'd be very tired. He's done a lot of running.
Yes.
Paddy Lewis got it to Harry Mahoney. Harry gets a dish out to
Bo
Peters, who kicks it hurriedly down the bottom wing. It's anyone's ball, but Meeniyan seemed to have it, and with a speed, kicks at the half-forward flank. Meeniyan, it didn't hit his target, but Meeniyan have got it, and a lovely tackle by, is that Ronnie Stevens? Yeah, so it's a ball up, which is good. They were away if he had got that down that bottom side, but Ronnie was able to hold him up. And again, ticking time over. But like I said, we still got to keep attacking. We can't shut it up because they're still within earshot of us. Ball up. Paddy gets it. Gets it down to Benny Campbell. Benny kicks long, and he's found Damo, but it's hit the deck. What are we down there? Damo fighting for it with
A couple of the Meeniyan fellas, but
with Joel Lambourne, and there's a free kick. Yeah, there's a free kick to Meeniyan. I think he might be holding the ball. They play on. They found their toe. We've got to really pick them up.
Tomato.
We've got to pick them up.
Swings around, kicks the ball into the forward 50. Just about takes the mark. And it's a handball across. It's a shot for goal. I tell you what, he's kicked another one. It's a 3rd goal in 3 minutes to Meeniyan, and brings the score back to only 2 goals, 10 points. I think it might be.
Yeah, like I said, mate, we got to keep attacking. They've just have a little. They're getting it out. They're moving it quick. They know that they can still catch this game.
It's a 23-minute mark. There can't be more than a couple of minutes, but
It's only 2 goals.
they've kicked 3 in the last.
10 points.
She's game on. What looked like going to be a nice easy win for Merboo North. Now it turned out to be a dogfight here. So big 4 or 5 minutes. This could shape the season for both of these teams. So Lewis goes up in the ruck, loses that tap out to Meeniyan there. Ball lands at their feet. Mahoney's in there. Ben Campbell's in there. Meeniyan look like they're going to extract the ball, but they don't. Umpire's letting the ball go on. Pretty good umpiring. Someone looked like they were going to get out, but not to be. Another ball up. Up they go. Paddy gets a tap out forward. Ball hits the deck again and another ball up. I mean, you've got to get a clean take out here and a big kick down forward. Try and close that gap to just the 4 points. But Campbell gets it, kicks it on the right foot, gets it smothered. Ball gets transferred through. Now Meeniyan kick the ball down into the forward line. Ron Stevens drops the mark. There's Stacks on the mill again. The ball comes out. Meeniyan, they've got a chance to kick the ball back into the goal square, which he's about to. No, gets tackled, wrapped up, and it's a holding the ball decision.
And there's a siren.
There it goes. It's a siren. Yeah, well, we're a little bit. We're tucked away down here now. Last year we could go and see the timekeepers and find out how long to go, but
yeah, we're a bit too far away from them. But yeah, so there you go. Meeniyan finished strong, but run out of time. So final score: Mirboo North 9-7-61 to Meeniyan, and good on them. They keep the last 3 goals. They never gave up to 7-9-51. We only had 2 on the bench. We missed Nashi, and he's hobbling off. He's very ginger with his leg. Hopefully, it's just a minor injury, and he'll be back next week because we're playing Foster, and we'll need him. Yeah, so it was a hard game. Like, the ground was wet. It really bogged up with the rain we had yesterday and last night and early this morning. But well done, Mirboo North. After a very disappointing game last week, which we should have won, we actually got the chocolates and we deserved it.
So there were some good players there for Mirboo North. Obviously, you know, Kerr and Campbell.
Absolutely.
Again, they'll figure in the best players, I would imagine. Damo Turner with those couple of goals would have to get a mention. But some of the young fellas, you know, Tom a little impressed me. You know, I hadn't seen much of him since his junior days, but geez, he's a good in and under player and real handy on a day like today.
Absolutely.
You know, Bo Peters was good again. Max Woodall was good.
And Jesse Chiller's getting better. Like 3 weeks ago against Stony Creek, he was one of our best, and he's becoming a very reliable player.
So, yeah, bright future for those boys, and a big game next week for Mirboo North against Foster.
Yeah, they're not doing. They're not overdoing it. I reckon we've got a good chance, but yeah, after last week's very huge disappointment, we got the chocolates by 2 goals. Hopefully, we've retained the Spud Harris Cup. And well done, Mirboo North. Well done, Meeniyan. Got a bit niggly out there for a bit, but that was done and dusted. That didn't continue. And the game was there to be won by both sides. So more important playing the game than the rough shit.
It was played in good spirits, wasn't it, the whole time?
It was. And scores are correct. The goal umpires have just waved that off.
Yep.
So all I can say, Jack, is... bit of a wrap up. Well done to the cameramen who do a great job each week, and again we had Danny Reynolds and Chris Barrett. You do a fantastic job. But I've got to give a big wrap up to Brian Doherty. Like before the first game, Brian was here every day and night trying to get all the audio and the video working, and like even the Friday night before the first game, which was against Stony Creek at home, he was here right up until very late. Fantastic job, Brian. You're the instigator behind all this. I hope everyone who listens and watches this really enjoys it. The hours Brian put in is fantastic. Well, because he's got to serve 250 community service hours, Jack, I suppose he'll get them done by October. Now, he's probably over there, he's either laughing or shaking his head, probably a bit of both. I might have to buy him a beer now, but thank you for everyone who's watched today and listened to our call. And we'll be back in 2 weeks' time when we play Tarwin here, another vital game, and we might have a few more players back, but might go over beer. Jack, what do you reckon, mate?
It could be beer o'clock, I think. Well done, Waddy.
So it's goodbye from Jack Oddie, and it's goodbye from myself, Spotty Watt. Thank you, everyone.
See you guys.